hidden, forgotten. This is Harbor Town. Harbor Town is an all-new series from Miniature Building Authority, the leader in tabletop gaming scenery. Unique, flexible, and playable, Harbor Town will take your games to a new destination.
Walt, you there?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's happening?
You're not doing a video. Right now you're a red screen of death.
I know what it is. There we go.
Very nice, 11 March.
Joe put the piece of paper, sticky paper, over the camera. So you were seeing the back of the No, it's still sticking, but it. I don't know.
So Walt, you got a phone? What happened, man?
I'm using Cheryl's work phone right now.
All right, cool. What's up, Tom?
How you doing, guys?
have one glass of wine.
Saturday night special coming.
But Jay, the non-weapon proficiencies that you had gotten for Saturday, did you replace weapon slots?
No.
Oh no, it's a different animal altogether. I just spent an hour on the phone with Tim explaining.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, especially multi-class takes forever.
You need a PhD. So Jay, I worked with Tim. I decided I'm only doing one character.
Oh, okay.
You only have to send one over. I'm gonna do Mistus, a revised Mistus.
All right. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow.
Fine.
All right, we're ready for entry.
Hey, who do I have playing tonight?
Wow, dude.
Losing my mind.
Spence and Silas.
Yeah, okay, I thought so, man. I was losing my mind here.
That'll be important, Tom.
Casey, where's this set? Look at the picture. The map. It's set on the county of and Duchy of York border at Thornwall Abbey, which is, yes, so look around a little east of Tringley. Yep. No, CJ thing is Saturday, man. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Amanda? We're good. I don't know where Bill is, but I saw Bill was on Twitch, so he was probably set and was eating dinner or something. Once again, congrats on Carlos getting affiliate.
Awesome.
Tom, you look like you're about to take a mug shot up against the wall there.
Yeah, man.
All you gotta do is hold up a number in front of you.
I guess they are called the Cool Stone Hills. That'd be a question for Anna, and yeah, guess they are, man, in Dutchy. KEW Cool Stone.
We never go to the Duchy.
Here comes Will. Sure you do. Tringley's in the Dutchy.
We're gonna go there for drinking. That's it. I think it's about time we take over the principality.
Sure.
Overthrow
Yeah,
Prince Knucklehead and get rid of all the dwarfs.
that sounds like a real smart plan.
Send them all to Sarah City.
Folks, sorry, I was caught up in watching Leonard.
Watching what?
I was watching Leonard with its bright multi.
Oh, okay, cool. He was very peppy.
I didn't get that far. Did your special guest show up?
Nope.
No.
Didn't even message me to say he wasn't coming. Oh.
One of these times it'll happen.
Another week of remote play, right?
Well, it's going to be quite a few more weeks.
Yeah, so making the best of it. Good evening. If you noticed and you were here last week, the Abbey is behind you now, and I flipped it around. Do you understand? So you came from that side in.
What's
right?
that, Bill?
All right, just so you guys
Steve,
are
can you
aware.
make that out? Oh, man.
Yeah, what is that, man?
It's a roadside shrine, and inside of it, I made a candle. but Brian had when he did all the 3D stuff, did the Dungeon Master. So it's a bronze Dungeon Master inside. It's a roadside shrine.
That is
I think
awesome.
I saw that in Weird Greyhawk.
That is awesome. Good,
it's
man.
a little terrain piece to sit on the side of the road.
Well, I'm glad to see you're doing that stuff. So,
Thought it was an outhouse.
no.
Well, kind of.
No.
Well, I don't know. I think I've got 15 miniatures all done now. So
15. That's good. All right, let me set this up real quick. So I get this out of the way here. I go here, and then I go here. Custom. Boom. What's up, Gitano? All right, so there we go. Yeah, these are all. We got 7 followers last night. After this is after the show and before today, so it's crazy, man. All right, there's the raffle's going. Yeah, raffle's going. Look at that. Casey was the first. That's awesome. So, and we also got Mike Saxton put in a special, a regular. So, Denaro, you got a regular from last night, okay? All right, so you now have 1. I'll go over the list. Let me roll this one up, too. Let's see, who wants to assign it. We got another regular hero points, and that will be added to Flid, okay? So, I'll go over all this. Well, hey, that would be cool. Hopefully I can get them to you that quick, though. So, yeah. With all the stuff going on, it's crazy, man. It is absolutely.
and shipping is all messed up right now.
Yeah, that it is true. It's been taking, I have something special coming that I'm hoping to use for the May 9th All-Star show. I won't tell anyone. You'll see it when it gets here. Let's hope it gets here. So, all right, here's the current hit point story. If I don't mention your hit points, you're at total, okay?
Got it.
All right, Flid, you have 3 hero points, 1 special, and you're off 7. All right. Well, we appreciate you hanging tonight. And Hanan, 2 regulars. Victor, 3 regulars. Denara, 1 regular, 1 special, and at 49 hit points. Spence, 2 regular, 1 special. Silas, 3 regular. Killian, 3 regular. Cynical, 3 regular, 1 special. Remember, we had a healing circle go off at the end last night. So we are good. All right. Only time I should. There you go. A pink. All right. 1 sub, 1 sign up. So, alrighty. So this is where we are. Hopefully things roll along here pretty good. We had you got the call as Ian Arrow Dell came in dying. In the bar you were in, and you were in the Salty Dog. I'm just going to do a synopsis of what happened. And from that, you guys, he had a stone that was basically had thorns around it and was stuck to his hand. It was blood coming out of it. And you figured out that after he told you what he asked you to do mission-wise, so he said, not much, but you give him a potion of vitality that saved his life. To be just bluntly honest, he was dead. So you saved him. Nice pajamas, Bill.
Might as well be comfy.
Amen, brother.
Oh,
Still got to get up at 5 a.m. So.
I thought you were I thought you were off this week.
No, I'm off next week.
Oh man, that sucks. That sucks so bad, man. It is
what it is.
It is what it is. My company just laid off, furloughed a couple people.
Well, everybody who wasn't in our company, who wasn't hourly, took a 7% across the board pay cut.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah,
The
but
person I know who's
401k match
furloughed
is
is
cut
making
off.
more now sitting home than they did when they worked.
Who's that?
I will.
Yeah.
I'll make more on the week I'm off than I do when I'm working.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it, you know?
You get paid weekly, too. You get the extra 600.
Yeah, that's insanity. Absolute craziness. So, from that, you all teleported to Thornwall Abbey, and this is where we are. Big fight coming. They were all elves, but you found that they were actually demons, like these snake demons that were polymorphed. You fought a bunch of them. You found the maze key you were looking for inside the burned out Abbey, and you are now heading to behind the Abbey to go find the actual maze itself that St. Gillian's hammer is supposedly stayed within, you know, and you don't know how it's there. You don't know what the key does, but that's where we ended. Any of you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, real quick, we go over the characters here. So we got the Inquisitor, all right, Catherine von Papen, Silas. You're a paladin, yeah, paladin. Flid, the half-orc fighter. Victor, the specialty priest of the Red Knight. Spence, swashbuckler. Dinara, shadow mage thief. Alicia, fighter clerk mage. The wild mage. I thought I remembered all the names. Hayden, the Greyhawk wild mage. Cynical, especially especially priest of Sharis, right? And Killian, the halfling fighter specialized in short bow. There we go. I got it all down. My brain shuts off too sometimes. So, you just said good evening to Bill. Sashar Scorn was such a great World of Warcraft character. Right, character.
Super Hunter. And in the eye, like just like what's up there, Jason? Like Zivy Poker you.
I could out DPS Zivy in any form. Didn't matter.
I like the name too. So, okay. This group is a fair amount of Knights of Ulick, members of the Night Stalkers, which is the top-rated mercenary unit in the free city of Altamira. But there's some other stragglers that have come in particular Silas, who's a paladin, Salis Natin Rainier, the palindrome. This is his petition mission to become an apprentice, because at 6th level, if you're of good alignment, you can petition to join the order. So,
And he does.
And I'm going to do this out of comedy. So, are you ready? Walt's not there.
I'm here.
One question. If I were to allow someone else who does not play in our campaign to play a halfling magic user, what would you guys do to me?
I'd punch you in the throat.
Yeah, you're lucky that we can't come to your house.
Alan would grab his pillow.
See?
It would go poorly for you, Jay.
Exactly.
You're only allowed to have no necromancers.
I would stick a sewing needle in your foot.
There you go, guys. So
I would beat you with a pillow and make you apologize for it.
So that ain't happening. And as I held my ground on that. So, okay. Apparently in 3rd edition, you can be whatever you want. So
I'm not even going to start on that.
Halfling, barbarian, two-fisted martial artist, mage.
Yes, I'm used to the threats. All right. Where you are on the board is exactly where you are, okay, in the game. Just please note that.
All right, we attack.
Yeah, we're just I have you all set up in particular. So yeah, see, I'm not exaggerating there, anyone, Casey. I'm not exaggerating. I know. I value my safety, so and my health and my. I got beaten once for something D&D wise in the middle of the night, and I don't want to go through that ever again. So
That was just killing a character in the campaign for the 7th time.
no, that's not true. Don't exaggerate.
All right,
Your
4th.
character got killed, Herbie the White, by the same evil cavalier, Sir Twix, for the 3rd straight adventure. That's what happened.
I don't think anybody would argue that deserves a beating.
Alan, I think that was personal, honestly.
I guarantee it was.
You may require a revisited beating.
I will.
Yes, that's my life. Okay. So, you come behind the Abbey. It's still burning, of course. You've searched it thoroughly. You've done detect magics. You have not located anything else. And you come back into this area. There's like a natural pool you're passing. And then there's like, probably this area is like an outdoor, bathing area. Some kind of natural pool they've converted in. And then you see over here 2 trees. And they're supposed to be like high hedgerows. I didn't have 2 of them that go in, and that's probably where the maze is. But when you guys, we're jumping right into it here. I mean, there's
We need more Greyhawk hedges.
Yes, they're higher than that. So you can if you stand on them, you can see beyond Greyhawk. You can see all the way over to the Spindrift Isles if you stand on them. That's how high they are. So.
Wow. I climb them now because I want to see the Spindrift Isles.
Yes, well, you don't get a chance because right off the bat, you see all these elves all over the place back here.
All these what?
Elves.
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 Gray elves?
Elves.
More of those stinking elves.
That's not very nice, Jay.
I know it's not. That's
So Jay, when we were in the Abbey, did we find a big stack of papers that said "all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy"?
No, you didn't.
It's like the Outlook, with the maze in the back. Isn't that what it was called?
But it's not snowing here. This isn't winter.
Yeah.
You also found Scatman Crothers with an axe in his chest. Was that his? Yeah, the guy. Yeah, who was the voice of what cartoon character?
Scooby-Doo.
Transformers.
Incorrect.
Scatman Crothers was Jazz in the Transformers
Okay,
cartoon.
earlier. You're correct. He was someone else.
Oh, he was yes.
You got it. Early 70s.
Gaetano already got it. It was Hong Kong Phooey.
Yes, it was Hong Kong
There
Phooey.
you go.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Good job. All right. Absolutely. All right, guys, give me a knit roll, please. You're like, oh, no, not more of these.
Number 1 super guy.
All right, I'll start. I'm feeling lucky.
Are you?
3.
I don't know about that. 6! Yes! I have predicted a comeback for Titan Dice tonight, especially since we're giving away 2. So.
So regardless, he's going to win a lot.
Yeah. So, we got shot. We got. I'm going to delay all but these 4 are delaying. I'm going to shoot these 2. All right. They try and pick soft targets. They're long range shots, so they shoot at.
Cyndaquil.
No.
He's a soft shot.
They actually shoot at the first one is the 2 spellcasters. So they go for Alicia and they go for Hanan. Okay. Shots on
Alicia. 5 armor class.
Shots on Alicia. Oh, good. Look at that. The pink one right off the bat. A critical hit. Shots on Hanan. Both miss. 1 crit.
No, it doesn't.
Why is that?
Doesn't Hanan have gloves and missile steering?
It didn't hit Hanan. It hit Alicia.
Oh, you said Hanan. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Hanan got missed. Critical hit. 24 missile.
Triple.
Ugh.
It's a bad start to the night.
The daughter of the great swinging Markham and Lorana from Dragonlance is not happy with that.
She's a loon.
11 points. No, I'm not going to explain that story.
Please don't.
What's wrong? What's wrong with? It's in honor of Mark. Mark is okay. It's your actions because I got a whole bunch of delays. So
There's nothing wrong with Mark.
I said it's in honor of. I mean, Mark's the one who had the entire thing happen, right?
Oh, I know.
We go. Victor, what are you doing?
Victor will move as max 9. Shield out for now. While moving.
Run straight through.
Yep.
Flid.
Flid will go. He'll try to get around. Where's Flid? Point him out on there. He's right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Can he get up the scree hill for the archer closest to the camera?
I don't think so. Without climbing, it's pretty steep.
Okay, well then hold on.
Who's got the rope of climbing?
Victor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, Jay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
He's going to activate he's going to move forward 10 and activate from his Ring of Spell storing a spell.
Yep, go for it.
Protection from normal missiles.
Okay. Oh, one thing. People who have spells on them are just NPCs right now. I don't see any other spells on anyone else until that spell that was just cast. Okay?
Yep.
Catherine von Poppen. Silas. I try to go from furthest out, back, forth, depending on the way.
Didn't you already have his heavy cross already loaded?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to take a shot at that range, man? That's okay. You want to do that?
Can I move up 10?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I made it just within stretching range. Closest target, 160. That puts you at medium. You're only -1 to hit that range. Roll. One shot.
19.
That hits. Wow. Heavy crossbow, die 10, +0. Nice shot. Who would have thought it?
4.
Man, that was pretty impressive, dude, for that range. Let me just get out everything I need for tonight. I already know this. So I recommended this. I recommended this stuff on previous shows. Expedition Retreat Press makes some really cool old school stuff. $1.50 each on Drive-Thru-RPG. I use a lot of it as fillers. It's a good filler though. Alicia Markham. She still has her tensors because that lasts turns.
Tensor's Master of Arms.
Yep. Hanan.
And cast a spell.
Yep.
When we say what happens, 13, no surge. It doesn't matter. It's not a level spell.
Okay.
I'm going to Dimension Door up behind the guy standing. Yeah, no. I want to be right behind within touch area on the guy on the left.
Are you taking someone with you? You can take Cynical with you.
Sure. Cynical wants to go.
Let's go. Saves me all the running.
What's that? Oh, the Dimension Door. No, I want Dimension Door within touch, Jay.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I got you within 10 feet. You can't Dimension Door into someone's personal space.
But I don't need to engage him next round, do I?
Yeah, how do you touch someone if you're not engaged?
So I can't, so you're saying I got to waste round to engage?
No, you're 10. I can't.
Okay, that's fine then. That's
I
good.
can't put you within 10 because then you can't dimension over to someone else's personal space. But I got you at 10 feet.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Spence.
Thank you.
He's going to engage the nearest enemy.
Greyhawk Mike with a special hero point, a regular hero point.
Yep.
Spence, you move. Which one moves 24? You. All right. Wait a minute. You can engage anyone on the board. Do you really? All right. Where do you want to go? Or being a swashbuckler, you can try and hide.
I'm just going to go right to the second closest.
Dinara, another regular. Second closest?
Yep.
Well, all right. You can't get up that hill. So this guy right here?
Yeah, right there.
All right. It's all.
What are you working on, Bill?
I'm just looking at him. I'm not painting tonight, so I get too distracted when I paint. So
Dinara and last but not least, Killian.
Dinara's going to use a shadow aura.
Yep. That's your third.
Second, she used one obscure shadow and one shadow aura.
You're correct. Okay, and do what?
She is going to go just looking at, so from where you were sitting to the left.
Yeah, to the left.
To where the guys are. No, I'm sorry. Then to the right, where the guys are at the other side of Fountain. She's going to go up over the bushes.
Okay. You move your full, right? Because you're just in the shadow, right?
Yes.
You're gonna. So I'll just make you do a quickie climb over them just to make sure you don't like slip or something. You're fine. Killian, you're last.
We're tandem fire.
Short bow. Wow. Closest target?
Yep.
160 as well. Short bow.
All right.
What's
Plus
that?
3 hit, plus.
Is
plus
that long
3 hit.
range? Is that long range?
Yep.
Shoot it. Roll it up.
Critical.
I'll work.
And 15 plus.
Critical hit. Dang it. Mike, yeah. You guys are hero.
47 missile.
Triple.
Nothing catastrophic yet.
Yeah, it's the first round.
It's the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, he says.
How much you got?
78.
17.
Got it. Nice shot. Nice shots. All right, I got my delays. He's both engaged, Spence, and all four shots are on him as he's running forward, like ah. Oh, but he's -4 armor class, which is pretty good.
Victor, -5.
No, I'm doing them all on Spence.
Oh, on Spence. Okay.
Because he charged all the way through and engaged, which was pretty brazen for a thief swashbuckler to do. Let me see what I need.
It is.
But it is his personality.
Yeah, with pluses, I need 17s to hit him. 2 misses. Look at that. Now they went cold. 4 strikes. 4 arrows, all missed. So yes, you gotta appreciate that. New round. It goes to Walt. Pink Die of Doom. Look at that. Second 6.
3.
Second 3.
All right. So these 2, I'm gonna say that they're just distracted. And they haven't noticed you. All 4 shots on Victor. All right.
Bring it on.
Missed by 1. Fumble. The second guy missed critical. There we go. Fumble first for this one. Fumble. Lots of 73.
73 fumble.
We're getting crits and
Trip
fumble.
and fall. Spray knee. Lose 4 points of dex.
Lose 4 points of dex? Oh, man.
I'll make his bow shots a little worse.
Yeah, if he gets up. Oh, that was brutal, dude. That was absolutely brutal.
Excuse me.
Well, all he has to do is do a repair injury or damage done plus a cure serious.
So this was like a major. This was like your knee when we were playing touch football.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that was a lot more than 4 points at Dex. I got to be honest with you.
for you?
Yeah.
You got it replaced though, didn't you? Just a few years ago?
No, never.
Oh, I thought you got it replaced.
Nope. It's on my to-do list.
Oh my God.
They just keep piecing it back together again.
Staples, some crazy glue, a little 10W40.
Back then it was major surgery. I mean, you were out for what, 2 months?
Oh, yeah. It was. It's unfortunate. If I did it like 2 months later, it would have been outpatient. Nothing.
Yeah, and the way they changed stuff. All right, some things armor class drops. Okay, a critical hit.
Alan, wave.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Wave, what? Oh.
It went to Garth.
Garth is his character Garth. 30 crit. His character Garth is the half orc and the head of the Order of Ulick in the Pomarge Principality Ulick Theater of Operations.
Which is really a disgrace, I may add.
It is.
Watch
He's
yourself.
assistant. There's no Jonar.
Yo, Tom, you better check yourself.
That was awesome. That was great. What's up?
My character is still in disbelief that they live in that version of Earth.
30 on the crit, Alan.
I told you, it's struck in mouth, lose 1 to 6 teeth.
Oh, Victor.
Y'all look pretty now, don't you?
He's got a purty mouth. 2 teeth.
You sure got a purty mouth.
Oh, he got shot in the face. -2.
Not the face. Not the face.
He didn't even notice he was so tough.
-2 teeth. Oh. Right, his 2 front teeth in the middle. You look like the guy from Deliverance now.
Looks like everybody from Tiger King.
Oh, that's wrong, man. That was wrong. 11 points. Oh my God. Right in the face. Oh.
Great, Bill.
Oh,
He doesn't
my-
have to open his mouth to smoke a Marlboro.
That
He
was
puts
so-
it through the hole.
That was so wrong.
I see better teeth on a comb.
Oh. All right, Spence, you brazen SOB, you. Two Sithrexy attacks here. By the way, everyone, if you weren't on last week, all these elves, they're not elves, they're all demons. Everyone knows. Okay, that's from last week. They're not elves. Critical hit? Oh my God! Double critical!
Wow.
Double critical! Each of them crit. Oh my God! Oh my gosh! You can undo one of them, make them just a normal hit. Oh,
Who's it on?
leave them on. Oh,
No, I said, who's it on?
Spence.
Ugh. Yeah, Spencer's going to use one of his specials.
His only special. All right, so one's a normal 19. Here comes the critical hit from the first swing. 27 edged.
27 edge, triple.
All right, that burned off a special hero point. The hit still hits. Damage of total.
Yeah, but you know what? It could have been something deadly, like arm removed at
Yeah,
elbow.
it could have been 24, Spence. Dropped you to 26 hit points. Oh my gosh. All right, and these two here, all right, I'm not shooting at the same target, which is Victor. I'm going to do one shoots over at Alicia. This one shoots at Catherine, which are the 2 clearest shots. By the way, we have the rule of 3. So you can't have eight missile guys shooting at the same target, and it's just, it works for miniature rules. They both missed. So we'll start over up here with Hanan.
Kanan is going to switch rings and put on a Ring of Naral and touch him.
All right, so you have Ring of Naral, which is from the Mirror of Dead Men series, which I ripped off from Forgotten Realms in the Dungeon magazines. They were great. They were great. No, you guys all agree they were great adventures. So that doesn't mean product touch, right?
Yep.
4
Yep, if I hit, 4 die 6.
4d6, yeah, good.
All right, magic resistance?
Yeah. I mean, all you needed to do, because he's basically stunned this round, was not fumble. So it's a 12th level, though.
I didn't fumble.
It's a 12th level, or is it higher?
It's 9th. The ring is only 9th
The
level.
ring functions at 9th. Okay, roll percentile.
Come on, dice, where are you? 54.
It works. Roll.
Come on, big numbers, no whammies. That was big numbers, no whammies there.
What's up, Josh?
19.
That's nice.
6544.
That one had a crossbow bolt sticking out of it right here. That one. Cynical. You're close enough to engage and whack him too if you want.
Was the other one on the hill firing?
Yes, already fired. Yep.
All right, I'm going to go engage him.
Okay. Move more than 10.
No. I don't do that. I stay with him. I stay with Hayden. That's all right. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about
I'll
that.
attack. Oh, it's dead.
It's not dead.
No, it's not. Don't worry about it. I can take him.
Done.
Do what you got to do.
First move. Move more than 10. Spence, you're up. Longsword Epee. Good. Oh, Tom is not there. Okay, he had to step away.
I was having an allergy moment. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was.
I feel your pain, man.
Better than the Rona, sir.
Yeah.
Nobody wants my Sharona.
What are your attacks? It sounds like you got some sniffles there, Bill. Pretty bad.
15, 18.
Oh, my allergies are killing me tonight.
On the dice, what was the first one on the die?
15 and then 18.
All right. Die 8, die 6, die 4, all plus 6. So you got your longsword with dirty fighting, your epee, and all your pluses. And
Right.
all hit.
17 plus.
6, 23.
Okay, good.
Nice shot, man. Nice hit. That was nice. Victor, right in the middle.
Victor, he's going to engage the one of the ones on Spence.
Okay. Floyd.
Little run that way also.
Got 9 movement, right?
12, I think.
Wait.
Hold on.
12, you're right. No, you're right. 12.
12.
12 inches. Silas.
Easily 12, Jay.
Easily 12.
It's the foot long one. And then some.
And then some.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, he's going to engage closest.
The funny thing is that probably half of our viewing audience has watched Bachelor Party 100 times.
Well, it's one of the best movies ever.
I don't know about that, but it was hysterical. I mean, they ripped off a ton of things from Animal House. The dead mule is right out of Animal House. Dead horse, I mean. They had it, yeah, dead mule, dead horse. I mean, yeah. So we got Shadow Mage Thief, Danara, sneaking up.
She's going to continue to sneak up so she can get in the backstab position.
Remember, you can move your full as a Shadow Mage Thief. You feel pretty confident you can move your full movement rate and probably sneak in with that shadow ability. She had to go all the way around. Didn't get close enough to engage this round, Alicia, but she gets there, and that leaves Killian.
Fire at the same one before Cyndaquil engages.
Yeah, you can do that. You're at 150 now.
17 plus 10 plus 3 is 13.
What was the dude who was on Dancing on Air or Dancing had the dance show?
Danny
Terrio.
Yeah, that's it. And then there was the blonde guy. Then there was the mechanic guy, and then there was the little bald guy, and then the crying guy. The guy.
A 13 hit armor class 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 8th level, 9th level, right?
Yep.
You need freaking 9s. So then the nemesis was the same nemesis that was in Real Genius.
16 damage.
Stop touching yourself. This is...
Can't stop touching yourself.
What's in that mug, Walt?
Dude, I love that movie. I'm sorry. I know it's corny. I know it's corny, but I love that movie.
I'm drinking tea.
That's the same here. Same. I was laughing at the mug. It's pretty funny.
Who's your daddy?
And what does he do?
It's a big dog.
Yeah.
It's a big dog. When they were popular, how many years ago?
I don't know. When we were in our 40s. New round.
I guess it's Bill this time.
Back in our 40s.
2.
Oh, shit. There we go. 1. Hayden, you're first.
I'm actually going to swing at this idiot with my scimitar.
Yeah, you have a scimitar or
Hey
proficiency.
now. Is that what they call it?
The scimitar comes with innate proficiency. It's a magic item.
About 18 for a 9th level match.
Because he's down still, and that hits. Roll damage.
Woo! 10 max. Oh,
10?
max. What? How many hit points am I at, Jay?
Well, you got back 18, right?
Yeah.
So you're at 62. You're 18 above your total. Remember, they only last a turn. Because it's above your total, it only lasts a turn. So it only lasts 10 rounds above. So now you got 9 rounds left of it being above. All right? Cynical.
Attack. 17 plus 3.
Scimitar. Scimatar. 1d8, 1d8.
6.
It's a scimitar proficiency, which is I throw in some cool items that you won't see in 5th edition or 3rd edition at 3.5. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
I
Victor.
don't know about that. They say there's a hint of truth in each joke.
It was a joke.
I in love.
It was a joke. I'm sorry. Just joking. I've not been drinking either. I'm happy. I'm off tomorrow. Go ahead, Victor. Dude, I was in trainings all day today. Video. We use Microsoft Teams. Good. Good, Victor.
Oh, Victor, I'm sorry. Armor class 3, you still, right?
Yep.
Miss.
Give me damage.
Oh, he missed.
You can give me damage anyway. I'm just kidding. All right. Spence. 2 swings again. We're just having fun tonight.
Every night.
10, 19. So is that bay hits? Eight.
So, Dinara, backstab. So, last night, someone asked Leonard a question. He goes, no. It was, do you like Cavaliers? No. Just one word answers. It was pretty funny. You can add 40, add 40 or hit. The raw armor class is still 3.
Right. Plus 9, plus 4.
Okay. Short sword, dagger, keen?
The dagger's keen, yeah.
Yeah.
11 plus hits. And 19.
Critical hits. Oh. All right, so here's one thing. Stack crits on backstabs with us. There's no such thing as a sneak attack with bows or any of that crap, okay? And I'm sorry. Once again.
52.
Go old-fashioned backstab. Thrusting. Because we don't...
What number, Bill? 62?
52.
52.
We don't
Dagger,
allow...
missile
thrusting?
Yeah, we don't allow it with missile weapons.
52 is triple.
So, and your times 3 already?
Triple.
9 die 4 and 3 die 8?
3 die 6.
3 die 6, all plus 4.
Yep.
Nice, backstab.
6, 8, 9, 13, 16, 15. So that's 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 34. Crappy.
Yeah, that's not even an outright kill, man.
She doesn't like to kill him outright. She wants him to turn and have fear.
Alicia, she's still got her fighter ability on. She'll engage and help you this. No, she'll run to the other one. Let's be smart here. Flid, who do you want to help?
The thief.
You Spence. Silas,
Buckler.
you want to keep on moving forward?
Yes.
She's like doing a guard attack like this. Actually, she's going to move and she'll move more. Killian, nothing's clear. Oh, this one's clear. This one was clear. Want to shoot there?
Yes.
All right. You got it. He's behind the wall, so take 2 off your to hit roll. 140. Okay, minus 2 off
Okay,
your to
so
hit roll.
I'm +1 then. 17 plus, 15 plus.
Both hit. Both hit. So Lord Gazumba is a character. He's the head of the Order of Ulick. If you scroll down, there's a little story about him on the main picture. He's a fire cleric mage. He's the head of the Order of Ulick. Just making sure I'm doing the right one. And so yes, Lord Gazumba, he's a widower and he's a half elf. His best friend's named Hawk. He's friends with a lot of other characters too. And
He's told right.
and I lost that in it, so this guy gets up. Can't attack this round. We got a swing here. As they pull out their small, basically almost short swords. Oh, man, see, I got to keep my reading glasses on. I can't see crap. I got my contacts in tonight, so I got to keep my reading glasses on. Miss. Spence, 1 swing. Spence hits you. Those are 1 die 8ers plus. Spence, 8 points. Spence, you're down to 18.
Oh boy.
You charged in. Victor missed. This one can shoot back. It's an engagement here, and it's going to shoot as Flid as he was running forward. Okay, Flid. 1 hit. Armor class 2 for you. That's your one drawback. Your armor class is pretty crappy.
Yeah, but what kind of weapon is it, Jay?
It was an arrow.
A normal arrow?
Yes,
Protects from normal missiles.
you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Swing, Denara. Pulls out, misses. All right, so that round is over. Just for answering the question. There's Gazumba. I'll just leave him there. He appears in a hologram for 1 round. Give me a nit. Bill, you won that, correct?
I did. 6.
You got it, 4. Start with Hanan again.
Dude, do I dare swing? Swing again?
By the way, normally
Do it.
everyone knows, guys, if you're new, everyone here is usually here. So, go ahead. You gonna swing? AC3 now.
What do I need to hit AC3?
On the mage table?
Yeah.
Oh God. 16.
So you have 14 now. I'm gonna use my ability to recall first level spell. Have magic missile.
What do you got? It was a pearl power?
Yeah.
All right, roll percentile dice for roll your level surge first. As
Well,
a
that's
wild
right.
mage. Come on. 9.
6.
Ugh.
6 is minus 2.
All right, that drops you to
7th
set-
level?
Yeah, so that makes it another 20%. Roll percentile.
Remember, I have the resistance reduction now.
Oh, you do. But
76.
all right, so it works. 4 die 4 plus 4.
4 die 4 plus 4 times 10. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 4, 12.
Dead. You killed it yourself for the well. No, there was 1 shot with a crossbow bolt. So, good job.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Cynical.
And she's a force.
16. Yay. 4 hit points. 4 damage.
Kazumba just roots you on.
Or he just kills everybody here in one round.
He's not that way.
He just turns into a Rakshasa Lord.
Silas, I'm going to have you assist Victor. Okay, you can swing next round, but Spence, you're up first.
All right.
That's very dangerous to turn into a Rakshasa, because if someone has a blessed crossbow, his day is really hurt.
All right, how about a gold dragon?
There's only so many charges on that thing. You don't abuse it.
16.
Thank you. Look, so I'm going to tell you what. Normally we average in like the 80 viewers.
Poor Jay.
But does everyone know about Edge? If you have the old Edge version, it doesn't work on Twitch anymore. You have to upgrade to the new Edge version. And a lot of people don't know that. Go ahead, Flid. Roll your 2 attacks on armor class 3.
Oh, yeah. This is how you do it right here. Yeah. Pay attention. Flid, 11 and a 9.
I'll go over that case. 11 and a 9 total.
Total.
You hit once.
Seriously, I thought I missed twice.
No, because you're 8th level, 9th level.
All right, all this plus 7.
So
13, Jay.
I 13. That one's down because Spence really hacked it up before. Go ahead, Victor. I estimate that Len last night we lost 15 to 20 viewer average because of.
Is there another one there? I really can't tell, Jack.
Yeah. You're fighting one with and Silas just came. Yeah, you're still fighting the same one. It's a 2 attack round.
Okay, 2 attack round.
Yeah.
Miss.
So you haven't hit yet.
Nope.
Alicia Markham. Frederick Clark Mage. I'm going to do the levels at the end of the round, by the way, guys. Just 20. Go ahead, Dinar.
There, 2 attacks. Plus 5, 14 plus hits. Dagger crit, 20.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pulling this table out every 5 seconds.
Dagger, missile thrusting, 96.
Ooh, that could be a tasty one. Massive critical, roll twice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you had basically a massive critical last round too.
94.
94, hold on. That's secondary arm struck, no use.
And 48.
48 is larynx punctured, no talking. That's
Right,
one
so
hell
we
of a
got
blow there, Bill.
Damage.
So we have, it's
The dagger,
44, right?
You severed his arm. Uh-oh.
Incoming, Jason. Uh-oh. Is it Reaper, Jason? Oh boy. Reaper coming in? Go ahead.
7, 10, 11.
Thanks, Jason.
15.
Happy birthday tomorrow. I'll be watching tomorrow night, Jason. Happy birthday.
Bill, did you
Jacob.
Did you hear what you
Jason.
did to him though?
Larynx punctured and secondary arm, no use.
Yeah, it's dead though.
With one poke.
He lacerated through the arm and an upper strike into his throat.
Exactly. That's
Awesome.
nasty.
Well, it's good to see you, Jeff.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jeff.
Yeah, happy birthday. I'll try and get a bunch of people on tomorrow for your show. What time does it start? Yeah, if you want to link. Wait a minute.
He's doing 5 to 7, I think.
Is
tomorrow?
it 5 to 7? Is it? Killian, you're last. Thank you. Hey,
Everyone's engaged. They're all engaged now, right?
Hey, welcome,
Yes.
Reaper, and all your fans.
Okay, he'll move 12. He'll attack Kazumba.
He'll shoot you something in the back. As you can see, we're remote playing and we're adapting just like anyone else. All my guys who are normally around this table, they're home. But we're doing our best to adapt. So we got some great figures out tonight.
All right,
too.
I guess I'll go up and help Cyndaquil.
I got a bunch of Reaper stuff to paint.
Yeah, Bill's gonna show some paint stuff too. All right, you can.
If everyone's engaged.
This is hard to climb up though, dude. It's hard to climb up. I'll tell you
All right,
this.
I'll go the
All right, as you start coming here, Catherine says, "I see stuff moving through the trees. Get near me," and you come over to here. All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. So let me do their actions first, and then I'll tell everyone all the classes and everything going on. Miss. I rolled a 4, a 3, and a frickin' 2. Okay. Round's over. Hey, Reaper people too. Stratagem Titan dice tonight, guys. Woohoo! Sign up. Everyone, please feel free to sign up for it. One's for subs, one's for everyone general to sign up, okay? All right. Doing a Reaper giveaway next Thursday, too. So, we appreciate it. Here's the characters. Hanan. I'll go over them. Casey requested. Hanan, Wild Mage, level 9. Elf. Cyndaquil. Okay? Specialty Priest. Sharis, mostly. 8th. Catherine, Inquisitor, which is a subclass of Paladin. 8th level, human. Killian, 8th level, shortbow specialist. Halfling Fighter, level 9. Right? Spence. Eastgate, Swashbuckler, level 7. This is all 1E, 2E rules. Flid, half-orc fighter with Great Mace, whose stat does not have a higher stat than what, Alan? 13?
Yeah, his strength is a massive 13. Everything else is much lower.
Yes. Good guy. Victor, 9th level priest of the Red Knight. Silas, probably the lowest level character here, 6th level paladin. Alicia Markham, fighter cleric mage, 889, and then Dinara Shadow Mage Thief, 8-7. No, 7-8. My bad.
7-8.
7-8. So, yeah. All right. New round. So, Catherine yelled to Killian, because she's doing basically holding the scout position here. She sees things through the trees. This is the Fallen Abbey. I modified it. Okay, it's by Expeditious Retreat Games, old school 1E 2E. All right, they're $1.50 on Drive-Thru RPG. Great company. I use a lot of them as fillers, and this is called the Fallen Abbey. They're trying to find their way into the maze to find the legendary St. Gillian's Hammer, which is a demon-slaying weapon. And all these elves are actually, when they die, they turn into these hideous snake creatures that are demons. So they've been fighting demons in this, which have taken over the Abbey and burned the Abbey down. And the Abbey grounds was on here last week. This is part 2. So there you go, guys. It's a knit. And Bill, you won, so go for it.
6.
Really appreciate everyone coming on. 3. My gosh, man. What's that? That's like 3 6s in a row for you.
No, I had a 2, a 6, and a 6.
Yeah.
Just keep cheating, Bill. We don't care what you have.
Keep on cheating. Thank you for that.
I have a special box to roll those dice in.
All right, you got Cynical.
Attack. Critical.
Oh my gosh. You guys are going crazy with the man. You know, I haven't gotten a haircut in like what, 2 months? Oh my god, it's crazy.
What?
28.
Edged?
Yeah, edge crit.
That's why I'm wearing a hat. I look like the Nutty Professor when you take it off.
Knee split, move in half for 1 day.
Oh, double damage.
12.
Once again, Reaper, thank you for all the support. I know I am grateful. Bill is extremely grateful, and
I just ordered stuff last night, and I got shipping notification today.
that is so awesome. So we're going to keep it going. I have 14 mounted metal figures for our grand joust we're going to have, that was supposed to be in the summer. It's probably going to get pushed back to the fall.
I ordered a bunch of Beastmen.
Beautiful. So Bill is still painting, and I know he posted a lot of stuff on the site, and I saw Reaper John was liking the stuff on the post too. Bill, that was.
Oh, did he? I haven't even been looking, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw you, the posts on there. Hayden, you're clear.
She's gonna delay her action.
Delay. Okay.
I want to see what's
Actually,
coming out
did
of the
some
wood.
more work on the one giant. I wasn't thrilled with it.
Oh, what, you gonna redo it?
No, I just did. I did another wash on it and another highlight level. I wasn't thrilled with the skin as it was coming out.
Any lance and laser or castle creation miniatures in your horde?
Not that I know of.
Whew. I can't say I'm familiar with them.
All right, so I'm gonna here. We're on. Go to Victor's your attack. I'm gonna show you here's our miniature case of painted stuff. Are you ready? Now that down the side. See that? There you go, all the way down there.
No, you really can't see it, Jay. We're just looking at the terrain case.
All right. Well,
There we go.
Yeah, that's a lot of Bill's paint jobs all there. Okay, on that.
Yeah, the long row is all. Yeah,
Yeah. So.
a lot of painting in the last 20
Armor
years.
cast, yes, we have armor cast that we use for BattleTech.
Oh.
Oh, the buildings.
Yeah, we have the old armor cast buildings for BattleTech.
Yeah, they're not painted though.
Yeah, they got gray primer on them. So, yeah, all right, keep going. Did you, Victor? You missed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Single attack round. 15. I actually hit.
Roll damage.
Victor, he's +7.
At the end of the round,
it's-
I'll swing
And
by.
hammer, so it's actually +7. So 13 points.
Go ahead, Silas. Two-handed sword. I'll do a quick one around real quick. We got a bunch of new people. Good. 12. Add 4.
Miss.
6th level, you missed. Spence and Flid, one of you can swing this round. One can disengage and go help someone else. Who wants to jump it? Flid, the fighter?
Oh, yeah, is there somebody else to fight for Flynn?
Yeah, right there. There's another one. Yeah, you're close
Yeah,
enough.
I'll just do that and I'll fight him.
Spence, where do you want to go? Go ahead, roll your attacks.
Gonna go help.
14 and a 23.
Yeah, they're the little dome mound ones. They're dome mounds, yeah. Both hit.
18.
First damage because Victor's having trouble. You're 0 for 4, Victor?
No, I hit once.
Yeah.
I just hit.
Yeah, you did. I took off the wrong character.
Hit for 13.
Yep, I took off the wrong character. My bad. Dinar, you're
Yeah,
clear.
he's got blood running down his chin right now.
He's reveling in his broken teeth.
Yeah, he lost two.
One's still
He
alive
lost
on
two
him?
teeth. Dinar, you're
It's
clear.
still alive on her, right?
What's that?
Oh no, it's dead, right? I killed it.
Yeah. You can help Alicia, who missed twice this round, or you can
She'll
move
help
on.
Alicia.
All right. Close on the ledge here. You're close enough. Swing.
Miss. 14. Miss.
Table above missed. All right, you got a delay, Hanan?
Yeah.
Oh God, how many Real Parthas do we have?
Probably 500.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
Yeah. Like Gazumba, this is a 3-stage Ralpartha mage. That's Gazumba, his figure.
Yeah, I mean, we probably have the most Reaper of any of them.
Yeah.
But and then Ralparth is second, and then a mix of Prince August and
Citadel.
Grenadier and Dark Sword,
Yeah, and some
Warhammer.
Citadel miniatures. What were the Middle Earth miniatures?
Put some focuses on Julie Guthrie.
Yeah.
They were Mithril.
Mithrils. We have a couple Mithrils. We got a lot of Grenadiers. Jolie Guthrie Grenadiers. We got a lot of those back in the day. That's what you see, Hanan, and this female looks like she's casting a spell. You got a delay. Do you want to do something?
No.
Okay.
I'll wait till her action finishes.
Okay. And let me do their attacks first.
Jay, we can't see the one casting the spell. Can you move that one camera a little bit down more?
You can't see it?
No, I can't see the bottom of her because our pictures are blocking her out. No, down.
Oh. On. Wait a minute. Let me read.
Hanan.
I understand what you're saying. Well, hold on. Let me readjust. You can't see it on XSplit, what I'm showing on XSplit.
Right.
How's that? Is it getting bigger or smaller?
Neither.
Damn it. Okay.
Just tilt her down a little bit.
It's pretty far down. It's right there.
So, there's only one there. I thought you said there were two.
No.
Yeah, we can't see anything in the woods.
Okay.
You mean across? I understand what you're saying. You mean on this one?
No, we're good. I'm good.
No,
No, the one on the left, Jay. The one you were just the first one you were moving.
yeah, but we can't see what you're pointing at.
Really?
Yeah, I can. No, I can see that one.
Maybe it's just the resolution on my screen then.
I can see it fine.
Okay. I'll do her last.
Wait, did Catherine and Killian see anything?
Yeah, there's movement over there, and there's others that are not coming through the woods. You see beyond the woods. That shot would be through those woods would be pretty Herculean. I'm going to add. If you want to shoot, that's fine, but I'm going to put like a -4 on it.
Sure. What's the range?
200.
I can't do it then. I'm a
Yeah,
180.
we're looking at about 200. All right.
Okay.
You can't see her because you're behind the mound, but over here. All right.
Wah.
All right. She casts a spell on the top of here. It hits this guy too. Dimension door disappears. Boom, and it looks like an ice storm, but it's all hot instead.
Steam ball?
No, it's dropping from the sky like an ice
No,
storm
it's
does.
hell, whatever it's called.
Bolts,
Hell hail or-
bolts,
Bolt
hell,
hail.
hail. What kind of spell's that, guys?
Fire elementalist.
Oh, fire elementalist spell. What's a fire
And also
elementalist?
para?
Who, anyone have fire resistance up there?
Nope.
Looking.
I don't think you do. Hanan, 16. You're still 2 above your total
That works well, doesn't it?
because of that vampiric touch, yeah. Cynical, 14.
Oh, there's no save.
No, it's like an
Ow.
ice storm. No save. And fortunately, that guy was not affected because of magic resistance. All right. Round is over except for Hanan's delay.
All right, Hanan will return the favor, and I'll ice storm her.
Okay, roll percentile dice, please.
Yep. That's from. Oh, first I got to roll surge. Yikes! That's off the table. 19.
Just affects it doesn't affect the damage, unfortunately.
No, plus 4, so it's 13th level.
Right, and with all your resistance reductions.
So my resistance makes it minus 49.
Roll the damage.
So what is that?
3 die 10.
3 die 10?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That looks more human than elf, right?
Elf.
Oh.
21, Jay.
All right.
I bet you she didn't like that as a fire elementalist.
So the guy in the lower right hand corner, this is all his crafts. This is his craft wall. Here we go. Oh, there's Knight Riders, Excalibur, and the 13th Warrior, too. There you go. That's all crafts by Bill. All, except the one keep in the middle back there. The one to the left is his, but that's all Bill's craft wall right there. So there you go.
Okay. It's a model.
I'm awesome. I can't help it.
It's only a model.
And I got another winter terrain piece sitting here ready whenever we go.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. So there you go. Alrighty, guys. Fun times.
Are we attacked?
Big time.
Go ahead, Bill.
I'm sorry, you hit again?
6.
You want to see it?
I believe you. It doesn't matter. I rolled a freaking 1 again, dude. That don't matter. Hanan, you're first.
I'm gonna cast. What's the range on Melchizedek's arrow?
You're within range. You just got to roll to hit. Remember that. So, armor. Yeah.
Let me see what level it is. Critical.
That's
Can't hear
fine.
you.
It don't
Plus
matter.
5.
That's a lot. That's a lot. It's 14th level, so that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4 rounds of acid damage
So now I got to roll to hit.
as a 14th level fighter. Okay, with your
Yep.
dex, add your dex. Thank you for that. Thank you.
My dex is 17.
All right, add 2 to the hit roll.
Plus 10.
-4 armor class, so you need a 14 on the dice. No, you need a 10 on the dice.
Oh, because it's a fighter.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to throw in 2 hero points.
Smart move using those. They're your final 2.
Yep. Critical.
All right, it's just remember it's a magical spell, so
Critical.
Yeah,
The missile.
I got it.
All right, so how much damage to do, Jay?
2 to 5.
Well, the arrow is a crit.
I've never rolled a critical for a Melchizedek arrow ever. It's still
Okay.
It's a spell. Roll. So 2 to 5, then 2 to 8, 2 to 8, 2 to 8, 2 to 8. 4
We'll
rounds.
do them separately, though, right?
2 to 5 and 2 to 8 this round. But first off, roll magic resistance. Just roll it for me.
It's at 14th level, so I'm minus 51.
I understand that, but how if you roll 0, or 0, 1?
Okay. 13. All right, so.
Wait. 13
Yep.
minus 51.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're also got to lower it for being at 14, so it's two above 12, so it's lower plus
it's another 50.
reduction.
It's it's above 11. That adds 15% more.
Right.
So it's 50. It's up 66 from hers.
It worked.
Oh, that's nice.
It was closer than you thought.
I'm sure it was. Now you had a look. That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
All right.
Spells don't critical hit. Can you imagine critical hitting with a magic missile?
We don't have to roll a hit with that. All right. So it's just 2d4 plus 1d6, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Plus 1.
It's 2 to 5
Plus 2 to 8.
plus 2d4.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 to 5. So it's what?
3 to 4 plus 1 this round. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
3d4 plus 1.
You are
So the
really
missile does 5, and it does 6 more. So it's 11 this round.
nice job.
And how many more rounds do I have?
3 more rounds of 2 to 8.
Now, if you were using Tim's proficiency table, it would be nastier.
2 to 4, right?
Well,
2d4.
well, thank the lucky stars we're not using the ever mysterious Tim's critical hit table, because we know
Not
what
even
happens
the
there.
spell proficiencies for that spell.
And if you guys all want to see what happens with that, tune in on our Saturday night special this Saturday.
Right.
And then you'll see really disgusting stuff. So, go ahead. Cynic, what would you hit?
12
Grotesque.
plus 3 is 15.
Ooh, that's close, but that hits. Damage.
Ooh, 13. Or no, I'm sorry, 11.
11? Okay. Trust me, I'd rather have these guys all here. It's a lot easier, not balancing, everything else jumping around and doing all that other stuff. Turns into
But it's more fun to make fun of you in person, too.
Okay, let's start with Victor. Victor, then Silas, then Flid.
Victor,
Spence.
still fighting this stupid thing. 2 attack round. 9 plus misses.
Can't get Spence on this.
Miss.
So you're like 1 for 6.
Yeah, but he's only plus 3 to hit. So.
I know. Silas, 1 attack still. You're only 6th level.
Critical.
Nice. Oh my god, guys. 2-handed sword critical.
Oh.
69.
Double.
2 die 10 plus
You sure it's not 68, Tim? Or Tom?
2 die 10 plus 8.
The one's had a 72.
Plus, what did you say again, Jay?
8.
21.
Flid.
Flid, I will teach you how to fight. That is a 17 and a 8. One hit.
1 hit.
14.
Another one turns into a demon. Alicia.
A dead demon.
Alicia Markham hits once. Does 7. Dinara.
Yeah. Miss? Miss.
Oh, you didn't crit with your dagger? Again?
Nope. Not this time.
She said something to you in Elvish, Hanan?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Well, you're so special, aren't you? I need to give you extra attention.
That is correct. But don't
Yes, I
worry.
am.
Michael Baton will heal me. I have it on my sheet.
Did you really? Is that must be from an old
Yeah, whenever I cast Wild
is.
Bolt, he will heal me.
Oh, really? Is that what it says?
That game, I made a deal with him.
Sorry to pick on you. Sorry to pick on you too, Cynical up there, but she actually steps back 10. And then, boom. Fireball. Don't make your save till I say so. I need to get a lot of dice. So, hey, man. You're out of hero points.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm invincible. 9, made it.
Half of 39. 19.
Cute.
Cynical.
$19 plus, so that's a critical with a scimitar, keen scimitar.
Saving throw, dude.
Oh,
Wah,
the-
wah.
Then a 19 made.
I failed.
No, you're all 19, dude.
So this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I did.
You did. You did. I'm going to deduct 1 regular hero point to not a special, a regular. Okay, just because that will count.
I was an idiot. Okay.
Yes. You went from 47. You're down to 28. Okay. All right. Now you guys see there's movement there. Spence, you still haven't acted this round. What would you like to do, Spence? You're at 20.
So was he? He was. He came over to help.
You saw that fireball go off, and you heard in Elvish because you're half Elvish, so she's taunting Hanan. You can see her through the trees. You have 24.
Can he sneak? Hide
Sure,
shadows?
you sneak at 12 inches. So you're gonna go. Remember, you're not a great sneaker, but you're gonna try and do it.
Yes.
All right. I love this. Outdoors. Let me just see what we got here. Your move silently, hide in shadows I'm going to use. It's not bad. 63% at 12-inch movement rate because you got boots of speed on. So let's see what we got here. So you're going to be like, You gotta appreciate that, man. Really do. Okay. Swing on Alicia because that's only Sid Rexy demon I have alive. Hits again. Alicia takes another 7. She's down to 42 hit points. Okay, so there's only one left here. Your rest of your group is here. You guys are getting pounded up top here, and Killian and Catherine. She's like, well, shall we advance?
Sure.
Okay. Catherine is undamaged, plus she has an endurance spell on, so she's over 100 hit points. She says, I'll lead the way. What are you gonna do movement wise?
What'd she move?
9.
I'll stay with her.
All right, now I'll put what you got out here. I'm gonna reposition both cameras, guys. This one will keep moving. All right. Okay.
That's the only set of dice I have here. I would switch.
Now, you see that there's two trees denoting the entrance to the maze. Okay, right here. That's the entrance to the maze. There's a whole bunch of things. They appear to be dretches like from last week. All right, but they're not moving. They're kind of in a trance-like state, but I don't have enough figures to show how many are there. There's like 24 of them. All right, let me just put them all in there. But they're all facing as if they were going in, and something stopped them from going in further.
Donna Machina.
Yeah, basically. So, this thing's packed with dretches.
Looks like the marching band from Animal House.
It does. Yes, the one that Stork made move into the alley. And thank God these are plastics, Bill. I just dropped them all. Okay. The ultimate Tim abuse. Sneak up here and lightning bolt them in a straight line, right?
Perfect.
I'm sorry, Tim, if you're on.
So wait, Jay, there's 3 more behind him?
3 what?
Behind the girl I'm fighting?
4.
What do they look like?
L's.
Okay.
Yep. Initiative.
Where did Killian and Catherine go?
To the edge of the woods.
Okay.
They didn't make it in. You only moved 9. You didn't move. If you didn't move your full movement, you'd be on the other side of the trees.
You know what I do, Jay?
All right, well, that's
Can I drink a potion while I'm running?
not that far. Nope. Nope. You want
Can I do it at the 9 then?
No, because you only move 10 feet and take a potion. If I allow you to move full movement and take a potion, Casey on here is going to abuse the hell out of me in 3 weeks. So, yeah. So you can move 10 and take a
All right.
potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink a quaffle potion.
All right, so you're gonna be back here.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
catch up to her.
All right, that's what I figured. Okay, what's the potion?
Potion of growth.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna drink half.
Yeah.
You did have Viagra then.
So he'll grow 12 feet.
So you're gonna be stone giant.
15, which is frost giant.
15's frost. No, 15 is fire. Even though fire's
No.
shorter than frost, they're
Nope.
reversed.
I'm looking now. Fire giants are 12 foot tall. Frost giants are 15 foot tall.
Right, but fire giants are stronger than frost giants. You got to invert them.
Okay.
So you're fire giant strength.
Yes.
So that's +4 +9.
+4 +10.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay. And you had no strength bonus before. Okay, got it. Now remember this. You're large damage now. Okay?
Yes, I am.
No, buddy, I'll be down here. We'll look tomorrow night.
He's at full hit points, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in good shape. I'm trying to find a figure. Let me just get I don't want to get one that's too big. Dude, those fire giants are freaking huge.
Oh, bring one out. Let's wade it in.
There you go. That's a Reaper paint job.
Nice.
There you go. Okay. Bill, give me an it, please. Nice.
4.
Jeez, you got it. Spence.
Okay, that's 4 turns plus 1 to 4 turns.
So in theory, for the rest of this, or unless it gets dispelled.
Yes.
Spence.
How close?
Oh, wait a minute. This is out of focus. There we go. You're gonna try and close on this guy?
Yeah.
Try and sneak?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you are brazen. Hand.
Hand takes a potion.
Yes.
Fire resistance.
Oh, that would kind of make sense. You're down 27 hit points.
Yep.
Cynical. You're down 28 from 60.
Guy I was fighting, is he dead?
Yeah.
Can I slide down the backside of the hill there?
Yeah, just make a dex roll.
Eight.
I'm going to say that was double movement going down because I'm in honor of Battletech. You got
2 to turn.
yeah. You got 2 inches of movement left. 20 feet left.
Okay.
There you go. Flid. Clear.
Is there anything for me to fight?
No.
All right, I'm gonna charge back around the fight because I see everybody going that way.
Yeah.
So bring me around the side of Hanan as far as I can go that way. Yep.
12, right?
Yep.
You run right by Killian. I'm cynical. Okay. You just ran by him. Victor. Knight's move. Not yet?
No, Knight's move is too short.
Oh. Okay.
No, he'll just run. Same thing around the back of the hill.
9.
9.
You're right next to cynical. Silas. 9 movement. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dinara. Alicia.
Now it's going to run full speed 12.
All right. Well, there's still one you're fighting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
thought
okay.
it was gone. All right. 19 hit. 18 hit.
Alicia at once. Give me your damage, please.
Well, this plus 4, 10, 11 points.
11. She did 8. 19 points. That one is down. She says to you, "I'm going spellcaster mode the rest of this unless I have to go back to fighter." She just notes that to you. Okay. No. Let's do the other side. Catherine is like, "Where the heck did you go?" She runs in. Why not? She's an inquisitor. She'll run in. She'll do something stupid. 12 movement here.
Yep.
I'm putting you on the edge because I don't want you falling, okay? But you're actually 10 feet behind where you are. Got it? You're up here. All right?
Like I'm barreling through the trees. She wants to know where I am. Here I am.
I'm going to take Dinara and Alicia out of the pick right now just to get this closer to the scene of what's
Yeah, they
going
get a
on.
long run anyway.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's what happens. She steps back another 10. And well, at least you guys are far enough apart. I don't think I can get you both with a spell. Ooh. You're just growth. You're not actually a fire giant. You're just the size of one. We just used a figure for one.
Right.
All right. I'm going to use a spell that's cool. It's on Catherine. Okay. No. You're behind. It would make more sense for you. It's on Killian. A bolt of fire comes out of her finger and hits right. Hits you this round, and she does some movement. The next one she do full. Now you take 3 to 18, no save. Do you know what it is? What's that?
Agonizer Scorcher.
Yes, it is. Got any fire resistance, Killian?
No.
12. And next round she can run with that bolt going, and then through a line, it'll hit anything in that line. It's a 2-round spell. Agonizer Scorcher. The crazy thing is, in Forgotten Realms, it's 2nd level, which is insane. I made it 4th. The spell's, and it's Fire Elementalist. The spell is crazy as far as, 4th level, it's balanced. 2nd is insane. Killing your first damage. Alright. So, she kind of, as she's doing that, she looks at this one here, and then she shakes no, and then this guy elf goes into engage. Okay? The rest, just these two guys just drop back a little bit. This guy's like, just watching it going on. That's all I have this round. All right, so it does 3 to 18, and then anything in the line of the fire does 2 to 16. And it does it for 2 rounds. Okay? This is, remember, a 1E, 2E version of Agonizer Scorcher. So it does that, so she can take it and move it, and anything in that beam of fire hits that, hits him, and then can hit other things for next round. So it's a 2-round spell. So that he takes 3 to 18 automatically next round no matter what. Unless that beam is broken somehow. So it's a 2-round spell. Yeah, yes. It's a pretty cool spell. Tim doesn't allow it, so it's pretty cool because, I'm just kidding, Tim. All right, I'm done. Let me give you a quick update on hit points and hero points. Let's see. We are 100 off. 150 off from another special. By the way, we had 1,000 in cheer from Bishop ADD 1E last night. They are for Tim's for us for Saturday. Okay? So we're holding them for Saturday night because we'll probably need them.
Yeah, I have to finish the second character yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe just stick with one then, because it's going to be a lot of descriptive role play. All right.
No, he said I need 2.
Alan's going with 1.
No, I'm going 2.
Oh, you are going 2.
Yeah, regular hero point, Jay.
Phantom,
Phantom.
you can choose, or I'm going to roll randomly. Your choice. So I'll sign it randomly. If you want to change it, that's fine. Hanan, I rolled a 4, so you actually have a hero point now.
Just give it to Casey.
Yeah, Casey's not. Casey's all Draco. He'll be here playing in a couple of weeks with all the living Greyhawks. All right, Flid 3 regular, 1 special, down to 68. Hanan 1 regular, down to 27. Victor 3 regular, down to 56. 2 front teeth missing. Denara 2 regular, 1 special, down to 49. Spence 2 regular, down to 18. Silas 3 regular, undamaged. Killian 3 regular, down to 92. Cynical 2 regular, 1 special, down to 28. So we got 3 specials floating around, guys. Yes. Cobb, I'm letting it down, Cobb. You'll get a VIP badge for a week. Okay, so here we go. It's a new initiative round. Crucial initiative. Bill, go ahead. Not really. Just saying that.
5.
Oh, my God. You got it. Suspense.
It's my longest run ever.
You go in for the backstab, and he's like, no. Well, your normal attack. He's like, he tried to trick you in, but I lost the knit, so your attack. Wait a minute. Armor class -2 on the thief table. You need base 20s, Spence. Go for it. Roll.
Oh, well.
Go ahead, Spence. Roll it first.
7.
What was the first one?
It's actually thinking
That hits.
pistachios.
Plus 6.
Die 12. No. Die 12.
Oh, because if it's large, okay.
No, it's an elf. Die 12 and die 4 plus 4. It looks like an elf. Thank you very much.
12.
12 points. He smiles at you. Catherine swings. The one she's fighting, AC 0. Straight up AC 0. No. That one's -2 as well. She missed. 14. Missed. Killian! Growth, what do you do?
I will engage somebody.
You engage her, or you engage these 2 chubs by themselves? She got the agonizer scorch.
Are they Chubb stretches or no?
No, they're 2 L's.
And her is
She's a match that I've been battling with.
okay. I will Hulk smash her.
They both run to you. Okay, Heenan.
Bring it on!
Did she get down that hill, Jay, or no?
Dex roll.
What?
Dex roll.
All right, yep.
Do that little slide down the hill deal.
Exactly. She gets a shield and does it.
Okay. Okay, Legolas. How much?
Easily.
All right, you got 6 inches of movement left.
Move her towards the fight.
You see Spence fighting this, and then as all your movement's done, they all change. But I'm not doing it until the round's over. Your action's over. Go, Flid.
But charges. 12.
Everyone else move their 9? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, Daenerys 12.
Get the Congo line going.
Daenerys is 12. Alicia is 12 as well. You gonna wait down? You're gonna go all the way around. You're gonna go this way. Which way you want to go? You gonna go through the woods?
Let's go all the way around.
Over the mountains and through the woods to Grandma's house we go.
Horses away to carry the sleigh in the white and drifted snow.
Give me a second.
Didn't think I knew that, did you, Walt?
I am impressed because I didn't know remember it.
Jay, another regular hero point.
Okay. Josh Pop. Thanks, Josh. Also, the editor of Leonard's last. Probably...
He wants to give it to Casey also.
That's funny. We're 3 weeks away from that. Spence, you get it.
And we're going to need it tonight.
Well, you see they're changing, right?
They're changing in the corpses.
Yeah?
That doesn't look the same, Jay.
Can you see them?
Yeah, they look big.
You know what? Here, let me get Bill's paint job out for that one. It's a little bigger, but that's okay. This will give Spence the fear he should have.
No, we got Slod.
No. Isn't that a Hezru? Type 2.
It could be. That's a toad demon or whatever it's
Yeah, it's a Type 2 demon. That's what it is. It's Type 2. Hezru Type 2. Hezru Type 2. Vrock Type 1. Vrock Type 1. She hasn't changed yet. Okay? But I only have swings with the Hezrus. These two engage. She just backs up and keeps the Agonizer Scorcher straight as they both engage him. And so you take another 3 to 18. $14 more, Killian. You're down to 78. Oh. Must be great to be a 9th level halfling fighter and have over 100 hit points. But don't you think it would be cooler if you were a halfling magic user thief? No. Okay.
Don't even go there.
That's not happening.
You cannot give hero points to your own party in your own game unless you cheer, you do the special cheer, and you do it anonymous like Tim does the cheat, because you can anonymously cheer. You want to put up real cheers? That's an anonymous fashion. That's fine. All right. So let me do Spence. Let me do oh my God, the Type 2 demon on Spence. He's like, he tried backstabbing a demon, a major demon. This could not. This may be a problem. Where's my copper dot? There we go. Watch. I'm gonna fumble. Spence armor class -4. That may be the only thing that saves your butt here. But okay. Type 2s. The Type 2s have names: Karagagoth and Verazazoth. So this is Karagagoth that you're fighting.
Hey, another cheer. Regular hero point.
There you go. Wow. Don't save them for you guys. Remember, you got Saturday too. Well, if you guys aren't, you could probably everyone's probably occupied. That went to Killian.
Okay, what does Spence have again?
Thank you.
2 regular?
3 regular. Here we go, Spence. Claw. 18 hits. Claw. 8 misses. The bite is the nasty thing with this. Here it goes. Bite. 10 misses. I hit you 1 freaking time, and I did 3 points so far, Spence.
DJ.
You'd have a 15. Yes, sir.
I can't see from here. Who is around Hanan?
Who's around Hanan? Killian, Victor, and Silas. They caught up to you.
Victor's a specialty piece, right?
Yes, he is.
Oh, no, that's not Killian, that's Cyndaquil.
Cynical, my bad, yeah.
Hanan says to Victor,
Yeah, flying's available 1E2, absolutely.
as much
Sorry, what
as
was that,
Oh, you all right? You all right, Tom?
Yeah.
Al? I didn't hear you, Al. What was that again?
I said, Victor, can you please hear me as much as you can?
Let me see what I got.
That's next round, by the way.
Who's that, Hanan?
Hanan.
Yeah, because we're going to get a Raleigh's Wild Bolt.
Yes, you are.
All right. On
How far are you
Catherine.
off?
I don't think I have any healing at all.
How far is she off, Al?
Oh, my God. She's off 17. She's down to 27.
Okay.
All right. We get up nice and bright and close on this. Woohoo!
I'm going to pluck its wings off.
All right, so you got a Type 2 here on Spence, the Swashbuckler. A Type 2 on Catherine. She's a Paladin. It's -2 to hit her, so that helps. The Inquisitor. You got the Halfling who's growthed with 2 Vrock Type 1s on him. Just engaged. And you have the female spellcaster who is backed up. And the Agonizer Scorcher spell is over. And I have lost 5 straight initiatives. Thank you. Awful Slaying. I don't know that spell. There's Slay Living, but you have to be a 9th level priest, and I don't think that Victor takes that. What's your 5th level spell, Victor?
Pure crit.
Yeah. Awful Slaying. Maybe
Initiative?
Slay Living. Yeah, go for it.
3.
Reroll.
All right, Flig goes first, though, Jay.
4.
If you're engaged in melee.
Oh, okay.
4. Reroll.
5.
Reroll. Look, I'm rolling them out front, too. I'm not cheating.
2.
3. Yay! 5. Tack on. Can't love them all.
Your celebration will be short-lived, Jay.
Yeah, you think so? What? Spence. Attack on Spence. Miss. Critical hit, claw.
Wait a second, this is another one attacking him?
Same one. I lost in it, then I won in it. So it's almost
Okay.
back to back. Critical hit, claw. Here it goes. 39 edged.
39 edged. That's what you're saying, huh, Jay? 39 edged?
Yeah.
Shield secondary weapon destroyed. Reroll.
Oh
item.
no! +2 epee, 40% chance of it being saved because of the magical properties. Has no special magical properties, right? I gotta roll 0, 1 to 40. 26. It's not, but I did double damage on Spence. Double damage. Spence, 11. Spence, you're down to 4 hit points.
Or he's going to ghost as soon as he gets the chance, man.
Okay. All right. Well,
And a movement rate of 24.
yeah. Well, Flynn may get there this round. So, all right. Here we go. 2 rocks on Killian. Killian has a good armor, -4. So, there we go. Pint and pie. We are 41 cheer away from a special hero point. So, Foot, I'm assuming you're going to go help Spence, right?
Totally.
Okay. Attack. I love rocks. You know why? They get a lot of attacks. Let me just type ones. Alrighty. So we go we go front claws. I'm sorry, beak, then front claws, and rear claws. It's the order they do it in. Beak. 4, miss. This is a first one on Killian. Claw. Oh my God. Roll over 10, please. Highest was a frickin' 14. 0 for 5. Second one. 19. There's a hit. Beak. Claw hit. Claw miss. Claw miss. Claw hit. 1 beak, 2 claws. Unbelievable. 17. You're down to 61, which is almost high in the party. Type 2 on Catherine, armor class of -4, because she has her keen halberd out, and she just, with a -2 to hit. That's too worse to even hit Killian, so they need 18s to hit her. Claw, bite. Critical hit, bite. Catherine. Oh my. Oh boy, that could be catastrophic. 17, crit.
Ear removed.
Catherine, you hear her yell in pain as the thing just gnaws her ear off. Oh.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh. So we lost 2 front teeth and an ear on critical hits.
Fortunately, they're all
Didn't hear you.
back.
Oh. The giant is their halfling who's got a growth potion on, right? 22 on Catherine. That's her first damage. And the spellcaster. I gotta be within range. It's 100 plus. Fireball's 100 plus 10 per level, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. That's gotta be within range. Oh, yeah. Don't make a save till I say so. Well, you gotta resist fire on, right? Hanan?
Oh, Hayden's got, potion of fire resistance.
All right, so that's -2 per die, then halved. I mean, save for half, -2 per die first. It's not half. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So does Victor. -2 per die.
You have Ring of Fire resistance on?
Robe of fire resistance.
Okay, that leaves Cynical. We know you don't have anything, and Silas.
Silas is going to cast.
No. Do you have? This is a fire. Oh my God! You have resist fire, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, dude. Oh no. It's as bad as the last one. So it's -2 per die though. So wait a minute. All but 2 of them were 2s, so that's 1, 1, and then all the rest were higher, and that's 8. That's 16. That's 18 off that damage, then halved. Okay, so for Hanan, you go first.
And you're +2 on a save, right?
3.
+3. 3 made it exactly.
All right, so 10 for the fire resistance. You're down to 17. Victor.
Victor.
10 or 20?
14.
10.
Made.
Okay. Cynical, 39 or 19?
I hope I save here.
You're at 28 hit points. What do you
How
do?
many,
2 regulars,
what do you
1
have?
special.
2 regulars?
Mm-hmm.
I'll use them.
Okay.
I need an 8. 3. Game over for him.
Burn! Minus 11.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, my balls.
Oh. Oh.
Couldn't even use that special.
Oh. I will allow you to hand off the special to the character of your choosing. Not your own.
I'll give it to Catherine.
Catherine Von Poppen. Thank you. Silas, 39 or 19? Plus 2 on your save for evil? Let me see what you need. You need now a 9. Any hero points?
Yeah, I'm going to use all 3.
You need a 6. Roll them up. Tim just went, smells like victory.
19.
That's me. Smells like victory.
Smells like chicken.
It sounds like, yeah.
Team spirit.
Yeah, you got 19. You took 19. All right. So what? That's wrong, Tim. So everyone, that's the ever mysterious Tim. They call me Tim, who's DMing Saturday night in City State. If you're new to the game, so smells like chicken. All right. Let me do Catherine first. 2 swings. She's using a keen halberd with massive crit die 8s. Well, look at
The
that.
horrible thing is my figure for my second character for Tim's game is already painted sitting at your house.
Oh, that's cool, but we're not using the figures yet.
Yeah, I know.
Hit and critical hit with a keen. I rolled 19. Keen edged halberd for Catherine, all the way on the far end. Von Poppen, 42. Just got her ear removed. She's returning the favor.
Double.
All right, halberd's 2 to 12, right?
It's large, yes.
Yeah. So this is
10, 2, 12, yeah.
so 6 die 6, all plus 10 with a master crit die 8 and thrown in as well. It's not bad. 10, 20, wow. 33. 2 hits. That was 2 hits. Spence. Flid's going to come in. You're going to take off?
Yeah, he's taking off.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're not going to run toward the maze, right? Where all these all those demons, right?
No.
Oh.
No, more of a run to like hide in the shadows if possibly.
All right, so you run back. I'm going to put you off camera, and then you can hide, attempt to hide next round. So, Killian, growth. I got you now at plus 10 to hit, plus 16 damage.
No, it's plus 9 to hit. He's using his keen.
Oh, a plus 2 weapon.
No, yeah. So he's normally plus 5, plus 5. He's plus 9, plus 15.
Oh, he's not using a scimitar defender. That's why. Okay, he's using a plus 2 keen. All right, go for it.
I'll take the critical hits at this point.
Smart move.
3 plus 9 is 12, and 12 plus.
Let me see if the 12 hits. It's awfully close on -2. Nope.
1 hit.
1 hit. Die 8 plus 15. Oh my god.
19.
Keep showing up at current events. We just got our asses kicked. We'll do this group of 3 last. So we got Denara.
She's off screen for me.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You want to see where she ended up? See where Alicia ended up?
Okay. Yep.
Now, are you gonna do a spell to go
She's gonna
hide?
disappear, yep.
All right. So, do you have an obscure so you can move your full, or are you going half?
No, she's gonna use obscure shadow and go.
Go full. Okay. All right. Shadow Mage thieves are awesome. Just saying that to the living Greyhawk crowd. All right, Hayden, Victor, what are you gonna do?
Victor is he's gonna touch Hanan.
Yep.
Cure crit.
Thank you.
What are you doing, Hayden, during this round?
Wild Bolt.
So are you within range?
It's a magic missile range, right?
I don't know.
Hold on, I got it right here.
I do.
I got it right here. I got it right here, Jay.
Oh, that's all right, man.
I got it right here. Hold on. Wild Bolt. Says as far as I need it to be.
No.
Get to here and over here.
60 feet plus 10 foot per level. So it'll be 150 feet.
No.
Now, all right. In this round, I will.
Nope. You're at 170.
That's fine. I'll move forward 10 then.
Can't.
Okay, well, you both move forward 10.
You both for move forward 10.
What are you doing?
And hold on.
You got back 21 hit points, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to try to hit the rock with my wand and magic missiles.
This?
Yes.
Okay. Just remember, you don't get your resistance reduction for that.
No, I know.
All right. A wand is base 6 level. That adds 30% to magic resistance. Type 1 demons have 50%. Roll 81 or higher on the dice.
Come on, baby. Now, 59.
All right. The 2 missiles are... Silas.
Give me something to do that round.
You're last, Silas. What do you do?
I'm going to cast that just to be proactive.
You're gonna. You're figuring she casts fire spells. I better do that. That's probably a smart. That's probably a smart
I
move.
wanted to do it before, but didn't work out.
Yeah. All right. So resist fire. You cast that's your 2nd level spell. Clerical. You move forward 10 and cast that. You see. You accidentally stepped on Syndical's head as you run by. It's kind of crispy. No, I'm just kidding. You're like, oh man. You're like. The fear of burning alive as you step right by Syndical's cooked body there is really not something you want to think about, but resist fire. Tom, it's your net. Yeah.
5.
Well, we already know we're going to get a lot of treasure out of this one. Oh. Demons.
4. Okay. Spence, you have no healing on your sheet at all. So, are you gonna just stay hidden for the time being and let everyone pass?
Yeah, unless Silas heals him later.
Okay. Or someone else.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start with Catherine on the other side again. Her swing. She missed. Killian, 2 swings. 9th level fighter. You should do something else, Killian.
Battle chop.
All right, you're going to go battle so you get +2 to hit.
No, demoralizing.
You're going to demoralizing them. That's what I would do. 8 rounds are -2 to hit. Those 2, as long as they fight you. All right. Straight fighter.
16 plus.
Party level is mostly
15
8s
plus.
and 9s, a couple 6th and 7ths, mostly 8s and 9s, mostly.
2 hits.
Victor's 9th, Hanan's 9th, Silas is 6th, Flid's 8th. Yeah, mostly 8s and 9s.
39.
Spence is 7. 39. Oh my gosh. Nice hit. What'd you do last round?
Hit once.
Yeah, he hit once for 14, right? No, more than that. It was 17. 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 19.
19.
I rolled a 4.
19 and 39. So that's, oh my God. 58? Holy schmolies, man. That's an awesome hit. Thank you. Flid on no, that's Karagirov, right? It's Karagirov.
What's the armor class on these things?
-2.
I'm going to
Blinding strike.
blinding strike and shout.
Battle shout.
Yeah, I'm gonna battle shout. I want to hit.
That's okay. So guys, yes, he has bracers of blinding strike. He actually He actually stole them from Drizzt himself.
Which is great, because he is slightly more powerful than Drizzt, so...
It's a perfect character average. You get 4 attacks this round.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't think that all his stats together equals Drizzt's 1 stat. All right, ready? 4 attacks. What do I need to hit, Jay?
Oh my gosh! Now you're +7 to hit, right?
I'm +8 to hit.
+2 Great Mace.
I'm sorry, +7 is right. Yes.
All right. Oh my gosh! I even forget when I gave these out.
You gave him the right character.
The right character has them. That's definite. So we got an 8th level fighter on -2 armor class. Wow. You need 9s on the dice.
Come on, baby. I'm saying 3 here. 15, 13, 19. Come on, 12.
All hit with a Great Mace.
And you know what the worst thing is? He's large, so they're all dice 4s.
Yeah, because it's what's it 3 to 9? Great
No,
Mace?
it's 2 to 8.
Okay, it's 2 to 9, 2 to 8, right?
2 to 9, 2 to 8.
So that's 8 die 4. 8 die 4 plus they're susceptible to acid, right?
Yes.
8 die 4 plus 24.
Nice.
27, 30,
Neuro, man. Thanks.
34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Oh my God. 50.
Wow. And you can, how many times per day can you do that?
Lightning strike?
Yeah, 3 times, right? Or is it 12?
I
got the sheet right here.
3 times a day. Yes, that's 1.
Yeah.
That's a second shout today.
He is not happy anymore. He's not being a smartass anymore. Hanan. Well, let me do you last. Let's do you last because you're going to be within range with moving forward 10, right?
Right. Well, it depends on if I surge low, I won't.
That's true, but let's still do you last. We'll do you last because I'm assuming you're moving forward 10.
Yep.
We'll do you last. Okay, I moved you forward, so now Victor. All right,
Victor, he'll go straight up to help Flid.
9, right?
Yep.
Silas, you want to go in to fight the blocks?
Is it enough for him to engage?
No,
Or
you're
no, is he still out?
You're 30 out.
Okay, he's going to use Knight's move.
You're going to cast a spell, Knight's Move. It's basically a quickie dimension door.
Yeah, it's a controlled blink, basically. Yeah.
What's the rate on it?
What's that?
How far can you go with it?
It's out to like 110.
All right, now you're engaged. Silas, you want to go help Killian?
Well, don't you have to move up 2 and over 1?
Yes, exactly, in an L shape. Always do the L shape when I was a kid, they told me. Yeah, you're 30 feet off of that fight, too. Spence, you just moved back there. Dinara. Let me, I'm trying to get a better angle here.
What's that? A whole plate for me?
An entire plate.
Can I have some, Bill?
There we go. Okay.
No, it's good for now. Thank you. I still want it.
Alicia moves forward 10. She's going to cast a spell. All right.
Fresh brownies right out of the oven.
Yeah? Who made them? Who made those puppies?
Look at the look
My
on.
beautiful daughter.
Nice. Forget that.
You are enjoying them way too much, Bill.
Oh my God, it's like pure ecstasy.
Your mouth is having orgasms?
Well, she made it in her cookie pan, so all the brownies are like 2 by 2, so everything has a crispy edge on it.
Oh, nice.
Magic missile on this rock. The magic resistance stopped it. So Dinara.
She's going to move to the closest one for backstabbing.
That leaves. Here we go. All right. So this is a wild mage spell. 99% of the people online have never, ever seen this spell before. This is one of the most devastating spells in the game. It's called Rodley's Wild Bolt. It's from the Great Net Spellbook. Wild mage only.
So Jay, I can't see from this angle. Are any of these demons less damaged?
You can't tell. Demons are tough to tell on damage.
I know, but okay.
So wait, so this thing looks beat really bad, okay?
Right.
You got the two rocks. Killian's womping on one. One's undamaged. You saw a magic missile hit this one, and nothing. It just went.
Allie,
Oh, another cheer,
Blue
Jay.
box, John. What's up?
you know,
2 special hero points, guys. 2 specials.
the pistachio
All right,
nut.
Jay.
Just want
Yes.
to wait to
I'm gonna go after the undamaged rock.
that one off.
All right, so she's gonna cast Rodley's Wild Bolt on that rock now.
Let's do this. So I am using. So what is my? How many hit points do I have?
You're gonna. How many levels are you gonna add ones to? Is what I need to know.
How many hit points I have?
38 from 44.
All right, I am going to. And what's my range I could do? Up to.
It's we said it's. I got it right here.
So I can do
What?
extra nine myself.
Yeah, it's. I think 150 was your max range if your surge level is low.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So thank you very much, John. I'm going to give it to. I'm going to assign it to the 2 most I think need it.
Wait, Kelly.
I'm gonna go
Spence.
Spence, and I'm going to go. He doesn't have one. Walt doesn't have one at all because Cynical's dead. I'm gonna go Killian. Okay. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. So the range on this is 60 plus 10, 150. So right now, you're dude. It's 90 feet. So if you really got to surge low. Are you going to add points? This
Yes.
is what this powerful spell can inflict a great deal of damage, but harms the wizard. This is wild mage only. It becomes a channel for bolt of raw destructive energy. Kind of think of the wave motion gun if you guys remember Star Blazers. The wizard takes 1d3 points of damage per level and can add 1 per. So it can do 1d3 plus 1 per level, and that much in hit points is die 4s in damage to the target.
So I tell you what. So I can't kill myself even if I roll all 4s, right?
Well, if you're 14th level, you can.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'll give them all.
All right.
Maximum I can do. Ready?
Yeah, another regular. Thank you, Lord Durgan.
Surge.
Wait, so you're doing die 1s even if you go high?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I rolled a 7, which is minus
2?
So
All right, so you're 7th level. You just did 7 die 3 plus 7 on yourself.
7 die 3.
Plus 7. All right, this regular hero point from Dorgrim goes to someone who's out completely, and that's Silas. You have none left now. You have 1. Okay, Silas?
All right, one right.
12, 22, 24, 26. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. I'm rolling by 6s. That's 6,
Good question.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points to myself, Jay.
All right, so a hero point. We have a question. 16 die 4 and 16 to herself. She just damaged herself for 16 points of damage. Actually,
Here's the
kind of.
problem, though. It might make magic resistance.
Well, yeah, because you're 7th now.
Right.
What
Now, I
percent?
do have resistance reduction.
Of what?
So at 7th level, hold on, I wrote it down.
25 and 9, 34%.
Yeah, it's what?
34. No, 31.
No, it's 7th level. I am
31. Because
31.
10th, yeah, 31 down, but 7th adds up 20, so it's 11 down. Roll percentile.
70
It
even.
makes it. Go ahead, roll damage. 16 die. I'll tell you, 16 die 4, no save. There's no save on this.
All right, so that's
So you're down to 22. All right. So a hero, as he's rolling that, a hero point is the following. We've been doing them for what, 25 years now, guys? Bill, since you were playing, right?
Since I've been playing, yeah.
Yes. All right. So I think we started hero points in like 88, right around 87, 88. So you can use them on die rolls before you declare. They're like your inner self as a hero, right? Kind of like Edge if you ever played MechWarrior.
all right, here we go.
And every 10,000 and hey, I like the channel points being used, right? You can give the players regular ones. Every 500 cheers are special. They can use them after the die roll. So if they roll 19, they want to make it a crit, or if they want to undo even an opponent. So that's how the audience participates. Every 500 in cheer is a special hero point to the party. Now, if you want to be a real jerk, you can make it to the bad guys.
Okay, is it 1 die 4 plus 1 damage or 1 die 4?
16 die 4.
All right, so that's 42.
42 no save.
Really?
I didn't roll well. Oh,
No,
sorry,
you didn't kill it. I thought you were going to outright kill it.
Yeah, I didn't roll well.
42 points of damage on a Brock. But it helps, man. It was undamaged. So this one gets lit up like a pinball. Pinball light pops as you see all this energy come from her. Just think about, it just gets sucked out of her and into that. But it wasn't as devastating as we had thought.
No, so I rolled low.
And that was the end of that round. So, yeah. Yeah.
Now, see, if you had Tim's bolt proficiency, that would even be nastier.
For spells?
Yeah. If you looked at his proficiencies for spell stuff that does extra damage, bonuses to hit, yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, but Bill, he doesn't have wild mages.
Not yet.
All right. He's all Earth Arcana classes. If he adds, and his own creations, if he adds something, I will be pleasantly surprised, Tim, if you're still watching. So, I will be very pleasantly surprised on that. Like I said, everyone, feel free to sign up for the giveaway of the dice.
He let me run a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter's as old as us. Walt had the first bounty hunter, and that was 1981. Yeah, Bounty Hunter's the first class we ever made. Bounty Hunter's before Bounty Hunter Archer, Leonard Lakofka's Archer, when it came out, was the first one that was published that we added that wasn't Art Arcana. Because Art Arcana wasn't even out yet. It was before Cavalier. Archer was. And then Bounty Hunter was our answer to not allowing assassins. So and he had Ishtar was the first one. Right, Walt? Ishtar?
Yep.
Yeah. So, and that's like 1981 or 82 that happened. So, yeah, they were the first two classes that we added. So, what's up, Lo? You got those dice, right, man? You got the dice. You already won the set, man. That's awesome. All right, give us.
He got the pink ones, didn't he?
No, I sent them to Sean Geek Dice because he's got a younger daughter. Stella Luna's his older daughter, and so Sean gave them to, and she loves them. So yeah. So all right, we got. Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear it. I just dropped the die. Roll for a night. Who's got it?
Me.
4.
6.
Oh. All right, we're gonna start with Flair. You double tapping again.
Oh yeah, I'm taking this puppy out.
All right, roll Victor's attack first.
Armor class, you said what?
Negative 2.
Right?
Yes.
I mean 18. Now.
I need 9s, right?
There you go. Pink. Yes.
All right. Let's see if I can. Can I go 8 for 8?
Pink and black.
16. Critical. 8 misses. 9 hits exactly.
Can we save?
1 critical.
Can we save time?
Yes. I'll roll what the critical was just to know.
Yeah. Blunt. Oh.
See, luckily my swing drove him towards the blade critical.
Thank you for that. 77 blunt.
I'll put the plastic Type 2 demon. This is an old D&D mini from, what year is this?
I knocked out 2 to 12 of his teeth.
Yeah. And that's a painted Reaper. That's a Reaper, right?
That's a Reaper.
Yeah. So. That was awesome. Killian, the growth halfling into fire giant size. Roll your attacks, please.
Alrighty.
Silas, you're going to engage the other one, right, this round?
Silence?
Yeah, you're engaging. You were 30 feet away. You're going to engage the other one,
Yeah,
right?
now he's going to cast.
Oh, okay.
Bless.
All right, so you're going to bless. Okay, it's going to affect you, and it's going to affect you, Killian, Denara, and Catherine will get it for 6 rounds. Okay?
Jay rolled 11 plus and a critical.
Roll a crit. Nice.
Critical is 10.
Edged.
10.
Yes, edge.
Weapon arm struck. Drop weapon.
Give me the damage.
Jay.
Yes.
Real Dorgrim says he redeemed a regular hero point.
Yes, I did, Dorgrim. I gave it to Silas, who had none. Yes, I did. Yes,
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep. Thank you. Really appreciate it. How much?
47.
I like using the painted ones last. That one's dead. I'll keep a painted one out for one left. And Silas, you move forward 10, so next round you can swing, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Denara backstab on that one, along with Catherine, gets a 2-attack round. So roll the backstab. Rear armor class of -2.
Yeah.
Catherine rolled terribly, missed twice.
So I needed 21. Okay, +9 to hit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Put it on the table. And 11?
No.
+9, that's a 20.
Oh, yeah,
Missed.
Oh.
20 hits, exactly.
It was 11 + 9. I needed 21. One over the table.
Yeah, you're right. -1 to hit on your to hit roll. Yep. Good.
And miss.
Well, we struck out that round over there. Spence,
He's still hiding, man.
are you going to try and sneak up, though? You going to start moving forward? Well, you got 4 hit points, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's a little timid right now.
I'm going to put you. You're going to see if there's any. You're going to come over here and hide. You're going to see if there's anything with the body of Cynical.
Okay.
And you're like, oh man, you reek. Oh, you burned bad. Oh.
He's trying to just get his body settled.
Toast. Burnt toast.
That's good, Walt. Oh, that was funny. The innuendos.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
Is that Madge still around?
Yeah. No one's. Yeah. I haven't.
Has she been doing anything?
Yeah. She's what?
Has she been doing anything?
Yeah. Yeah. She blasted you guys. You remember? Yeah. I got actions this round. You guys were just finished. It's my turn. So I got a type 2 left, a type 1 left, and she changes.
Is that type 4?
No. Bill, what is that?
What's that?
What she changed into?
Oh, I forget what type it is. It's a 4 or 5, right?
It's a 3. Glabrezoom.
Glabrezoos.
Yeah, the type 4s are
I can
now.
never remember which ones they are.
Type 4s are an Analpha Schneeze. That's a Glabrezoom type. So she's actually.
Oh, that's
type,
the bird one? Is that the bird one? No.
the type 4s?
Yeah.
Here, this is the plastic type 4. The boar.
Oh, it's the boar. Okay. Right.
That's plastic.
Yeah, we have one of those too.
Here's the plastic version of the type 3.
Yeah.
All right, she changes. So let me do the melee attacks first. The type 2 is frustrated at not being able to hit Catherine, and so the backstabber is. It goes after Denara this round, figuring a soft target. And armor class 0 is a little bit better than the other. So, Claw. Miss. Claw. Critical hit. Bite. Miss. Critical hit claw. Well, I would hit either of them. It's badass paint job too, Jason. Don't you think? Bill painted that one too, man. 71. Edged.
71 double.
Reaper is great. We've been trying to get as many monsters as we, right, Bill? As many monsters as we have that we're going to get painted up. So
Yeah, especially their giants are really good.
yeah, wait, dude. Where do you see the giant when we do like a big giant fight? There, freaking awesome. All the giants we got.
I got one giant I just finished, and I got 2 female frost giants I'm going to start on.
Yeah. Dinara, 11 points. You're down to 38.
Okay.
Type 1 on Killian. We have Silas is not in the yeah, just Killian. Claw, 17.
-2.
Yeah, you demoralizing shouted it. So if any of you guys play World of Warcraft, straight fighters, I gave battle and demoralizing shout to. They use it 3 times per day. He demoralized them, and 8th level it's -2. That gives straight fighters an ability no one else has. Gotta spice up things a little bit. All right. Miss. Claw. Claw. Back claw. Back claw. All 5 missed. All right. The Glabrezu. Her name is Cezanne. Another French name. Cezin. Well, that's probably not her true name, but that's what she calls herself here. She just like goes, turns, and it's like, to you two, you'll never get the hammer. Orcus will take it first. And she just casts a 5th level spell on both of you. Cone of Fire.
It says that's not very nice.
Instead of Cone of Cold. Now, so the Cone of Fire goes.
I absorb it.
You have fire resistance. What about a Flid?
Fire has no fire resistance.
Okay, let me roll damage. So 10 die 4 plus 10. Cone of Fire, not Cone of Cold.
Probably not going to hurt too badly.
Well, we'll see. We shall see. Had to burn my 5th. 6.
No, he actually didn't.
Come on.
Not on my character. It's Flid. Flid should have a special ability to dodge it.
Only one of them was a 1, so that was 1 point off them and 2 off all the rest. So I just confused myself one more time.
-18.
No, -19. -19. Because it's 2 to 5 on each, so there's 1 point off 1. So -19 off for you. So it was. I'm thinking I did 36. Was it 26 or 46? 46. No, it couldn't have been 46. It's 38. All right. So yours is halved or quartered. Flid's full or halved. It's simple. Go ahead, Victor. Save. Victor, saving throw.
8 plus 4, 12. Maybe. All you need is 7.
Okay, half damage. 10 points.
How many hit points does Flid have?
Flid, you are at 68. You're only 7 hit points off.
Yes.
Guys, help me! I'm being attacked by a mind flayer.
How many hero points?
Taking your picture.
How many, Jay?
How many? You got 3 regulars and 1 special.
I'll use 2 regulars. I need 8 now.
Trying to suck my brain out.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, you still got your special hero point left. You've done the 1 regular and 1 special hero point.
Woo!
19. So you're down to 68. You're down to 49. That's it. You guys complaining about that. I can't win initiative to save my life, though.
That's okay.
Gracie.
Reaper is. I mean, look at this. Look at this fire giant that we're using for the growth spell. I mean, look at the paint. Look, the paint job on that. It's plastic too. So that's good. These Bones minis, they're perfect for playable gaming for any of you guys out there, because if they fall over, you're not worried about damaging them as much. So it's a good thing to get the Bones. And they're a lot less money too. So if you like putting stuff in cases, right, Bill? You put stuff in cases, metal.
No,
That's cool.
you know what? No, they paint the plastics now, especially the new Bones blacks, paint up really nice.
Yeah, these are all bones. The Fire Giant's bones black, right?
No, that's a standard Bones.
Was it both standard bones? Okay. Yeah, they're good. All right, give me the who's got it?
I do.
I think the only Bones black I have painted there are the ogres.
6, Jay.
5. No, the dwarf pounder too.
Oh yeah, the one for Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they can only get so big though, Jay, because if they were metal, I mean, as the figures get too big for some of the monsters, they become too heavy and cumbersome.
Yeah, well, the original dragons are huge and they're metal and they're like a crazy amount of money.
And they're very hard to put together.
Yeah, the bones ones are good for that. And these are all bones. These are all plastics out here. So and they're playable paints jobs. All right. So first off, Dinar, all the way on the other side.
Dinar's going to take a chance.
Okay.
She's going to cast D'Artagnan's Shadow Bolt 1 to 4 levels higher.
With your item that allows you to do that, right? You have a magic item that allows you to cast one spell 1 to 4 levels higher, right?
So that's that'll be an 11th.
Straight up magic resistance.
No, I'm sorry, 10th. 10th.
All right, so they're 55. It's 60% magic resistance.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel confident.
Well, that's all right. Go for it.
73.
Okay. Dark 10 Shadow Bolt. 1d6 damage of shadow damage per level.
6.
She's a Shadow Mage, another creation of mine. Shadow Mage is usually partnered with Thief, Assassin, or Bounty Hunter as a class.
$35.
Okay. Catherine, 1 swing. She hit. 35, and from the look at that max damage, 17 more. That's 52 more on the it made 35, 18, and 17, 35 more. It's severely damaged, but it's teetering. Silas, get a swing in on that type 1 right there.
Perfect.
Roll that 2-handed sword.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do it up.
Fumble.
Oh!
I've had a lot of them tonight.
No specials.
Nope.
Do not go to the end without using your specials, guys. Flid, Dinara, Spence,
Flid will
Killian.
use his.
Well, actually,
What's that?
Spence can do it, but
Flid will prevent the fumble with his.
Flid prevents the
Spence can
fumble.
do it.
There you go. Burnt. Just an outright miss. Tom, just an outright miss. Flid burned his special. Okay? Killian.
Thank you.
Flid loves you, man.
10 plus, 7 plus.
Yeah, you got to clean them a little bit.
What's that?
Bones.
Oh yeah, you got to wash them first. Soap and warm water, and then straighten them with hot water.
Residue, Bill.
44 damage.
Oh my gosh.
What is that, Bill? Manufacturing residue?
Yeah, it's just mold release.
Now that one had the Riley's Wild Bolt on it. It's dead. I'm gonna put a paint job. I'm not gonna flip over. I'm gonna put it back.
And then if the weapons are bent, just use kettle of hot water, tea water, dip the stuff in there, let it sit for a couple minutes, hold it out, and then run it under cold water while you got it straight stuff out.
So Casey and everyone else, the night after the 8th, you guys play the Sunday night. I already asked Bill and I asked Brian. We're gonna do how to start out making terrain and getting miniatures for your game, as long as we can have them on. So Brian's the 3D printer guy for us. Bill's the crafter for us. I'm the buyer, and we're gonna. That's May 9th, Gavin. That's what we want.
Yeah, if I decide I want to do it or not.
I'm the good-looking one.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna attempt to do, to talk about how to start out collecting this stuff on a budget. Flid, Victor. So this one here's dead. Flid, Victor. I got 2 things left.
Eamon says, "Don't run any. I want to try something."
All right, Victor and Flid, what are you gonna do? Tell me what you're doing then.
So then Flid will.
What's Flint at?
Floyd, 49.
I'm fine.
Victor, you're at 36.
You know what? Flint, are you going to stay there?
For this round, yeah.
Okay. He does healing circle.
Oh, I'll take that.
Diet plus level for both of you. I roll healing. Wow. 16. Victor, you're up to 52. And Flood, you should be 65.
Hannah moves forward 10 and casts a spell.
Yep.
I'm doing Wild Ball on her.
Legolas Weird Wild Ball.
Let's have some fun.
Another great net spellbook Wild Mage spell. One of the funnest spells of all time. Roll your surge level first. This could be any kind
18.
of. What's that?
18.
Oh my god. 4 levels higher?
4, yeah. So I am 13th level.
All right, roll.
My reduction is 49.
Okay. Roll the reduction, but I'm going to roll the 20 out here. Right.
That's
on the
fine.
counter.
93.
It made. So here we go. There are 20 different types of wild balls. We're going to see which one we roll. Number 12, Dust. It's a dust ball. 1d2 damage per level, but all metal armor and weapons in the area of effect are automatically lowered -1 for 1 round per level. So, 14d2. Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
14d2.
No, it's one per level, isn't it?
No, it's 1 to 2.
No.
No, I got your new one here. You're looking at the old one.
I got whatever you emailed me.
Yeah, I emailed you the old one. Remember, you did a new updated one.
Oh, yeah, so it's 1 to 2?
Yeah, and there's no metal armor and weapons on her, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so you could have negative energy, positive energy, vacuum, lightning, salt, steam, dust, minerals, ash, radiance, which would have been pretty cool, smoke, air, ice, water, ooze,
Be right back, guys.
magma, fire.
All right, here we go.
It was worth a shot.
6. Oh, yeah, it's 1 to 2, right? 2,
1 die,
4,
yeah.
6,
14d2.
10,
You just want to make it 1.5. It's 21
14.
points.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, that was close. Save. The weird wild ball.
It was worth it.
Yeah, sure. It was a good try. That was nice. Legolas, weird wild ball. Cezanne.
I would have rolled a 16, which would have been vacuum.
Yeah, I don't know what that would have done to a demon.
Sounds hard to figure out.
Yeah. Spence, you're last. Stay where you are.
Yeah, he's gonna smoke some pipe weed.
All right. You gonna see if Cynical wants to smoke?
Yes.
Oh, he's already smoking. That's wrong. Type 2. Denara again, going for the soft target. Hit it with a claw and a bite. 17, Denara, all the way on the far side.
Jay, I'll be right back. I gotta hit the head.
No problem. Spell. I am out of 5th force, and I have 1/3 left. I have all my seconds and all my firsts left. So I'll wait till they come back and we'll. So, ouch again, yeah. Let me see. While they went away real quick before I do her action last. Let me see how many people have signed up for the giveaway. I can check here real quick. Okay, wow, almost 30 people. That's awesome, guys. And then we have all our subscribers for the other one, so nice. Cool. Like I said, if you're on still, feel free. Feel free. Okay, so I'm going to cast on Victor and Flid. And they're both going to save at -2. Third level, magic user hold person from her.
I'm immune.
Do you have what? You have ready for action?
No, Peronius just granted me that wish.
-2 on both your saves because I can do up to 4 targets.
Yeah, whatever.
What do I have hero point wise?
Victor, 3 regulars.
I'll use one of my regulars, Jay.
Flid, that's all you have. You're out.
Yeah.
I'm going to use all 3.
Baby, 15.
All right.
I bounce it back at her.
Flid.
I
Hayden.
did roll 15.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Victor. Victor, what do you need?
So now I need a 6.
Oh, jeez.
14.
Well, that didn't work. New round.
Keep going, Tom.
This is the swarm round. she got to get her butt swarmed here, man.
2.
Oh, rolling a 20-sided die doesn't help. 5. All right, at least you got another spell. Type, Denaro, you're down to 21. You got hit twice last round. And it goes for the soft target one more time. 8, both claws hit. That's better than the bite alone hitting. 10 more. Denaro, you were down to 11.
Okay.
Cezanne casts. Hanan?
What?
On Hanan.
Who is this? The main girl?
Yeah, the type 3. Yeah, the female type 3. She casts the magic missile.
All right.
3, so 4, 5, 8, and 9, and 15, 20.
All right, I absorb all of it.
Okay, you got what do you got?
Shielding with 22 charges.
All right, down to 2.
Yep.
Okay, Victor, you're about 40 feet from her.
Flint engages her.
Yeah, he'll engage.
Killian, engaging her?
Yes.
Silas.
Engage.
All right, so Victor, you're going to stay in with Silas going in with the two-handed sword? Your call.
He'll get right behind Silas then.
All right. The rule of 3, guys. If it's a dragon or something that's super large and long, it's a different story. But here it's a rule of 3. So, Denara.
You know what? She's got a better shot at making the magic resistance than hitting it. So, she's D'Artagnan Shadow Bolt.
Okay.
Again. No. Whoop, 02.
Catherine rolled a 4 in pluses and a 3 in pluses on a 2-attack round and missed twice horribly. So, you know what? I completely forgot about Alicia. That's okay. Alicia goes into a gig. Alicia was in a maze spell that she stepped in. I can't even see her due to the angle. Because she's out of single target spells. I'm not going to do area effects on you. And she recasts with her Pearl of Power as she advanced the round before. Tenser's Master of Arms so that she can attack as a fighter of the right level again. And Hanan, you're up.
Hanan moves forward 10.
Yeah.
And Fairy fires them both from her ring. It's 12th level.
Okay, 12th level ring, so lower 5%. You got to roll 2 separate rolls. Roll for the type 2 first.
All right. First one, the roll is 36.
That works. That's fairy fired. Roll for the type 3.
33.
They're both fairy fired. Everyone's +2 to hit them until either that's dispelled or it's the duration. So everyone's +2 to hit next round. Oh, that worked real well. New round. I won that, so it's back to Alan. This is the first time around, right?
Yeah, I rolled the first one and lost. 1.
5. You are in there still, Denara. You were at 11 hit points. Claw, 16. Claw, 10 miss. Bite, 7 miss. Man, you dodging some bullets.
Hey, how long does the shout last?
1 round per level.
Okay, so my shout's still on then. For me.
And Victor, no, Victor wasn't there. Was he there?
That's me.
Victor was there.
Victor was there?
Yeah, so you're both +2 to hit. Victor's not fighting though. It's just you.
And +2 for the fairy fire.
Yeah. All right, let me do her. All right, I'm saving this spell. All right. I wish I had this. She casts Circle of Flame. This is a circle, guys. This is... All right. Now, second level spell. It's kind of like a mini wall of fire. I'll tell you what you take each round.
We gotta order more of those.
I have more. I have one. Actually, one more. You mean the Reaper one? Those aren't the Reaper ones. The Reaper ones are the Reaper ones are smaller.
They're smaller, yeah.
Yeah, I probably should be using the Reaper ones, but that looks cool still. So, all right, Circle of Fire. Let me tell you, it's second level. This is a Seven Sisters. This is ripped off, I think, from Seven Sisters book, isn't it?
It could be. I don't know.
Okay, the spell creates a hollow ring of flames up to so it's right around the caster. Creatures that are in contact take 1d4 per round. You must step through it this round and take 12. Okay, and take 12 to engage and swing in the round. But then you'll take 1d4 each round afterwards. There's no save unless you have fire resistance. All right. The duration's 1 round. She cannot move it. It's not movable. So, all right. So she has a circle of flame around her. So we'll start on the other side with Dinara.
Just gonna try it again.
Thank you.
Use her Prola power to recall.
Oh my God! Third time you're casting it. Go for it.
77.
That works.
Now that's only at 7th level.
Add 20. Oh, that's a type 2. Base 55, 75. You made it by 2%.
That worked.
You made it by 2%. So this is our 40th year of playing together, and we've been hardcore miniatures. What year did we go hardcore miniatures? Like in the 90s, right? But we didn't go full terrain mode until
20.
I got the table in 94. I got this Phenolic in 94 for my company. So how much?
24.
With the other attacks, the Type 2 is dead. I don't want it to knock over a paint job. Silas, you stepping through this round?
Yes.
Your fire resistance, you only take 6. And roll your swing.
12.
That's a 16. Count the fairy fire, it's an 18. She's -4 armor class. That missed. Flid, are you using your final double tap?
You're damn right I am.
Are you stepping through the flames?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of
All right,
that.
12 points.
All right. That'll kill me in 2 rounds, but that's okay.
So what's your total plus now?
+9.
All right, an 8th level fighter, -4 armor class. So you need 9s on the dice.
That's what I need for the last guy. Critical. Miss.
Nice, Al.
Hit. Hit.
I appreciate the compliments, guys. Thank you. Like I said, we do this every week. Usually they're all here.
Let's see what the critical is.
Orcus.
Yeah, these are all...
Orcus.
Oh, you got an Orcus figure?
62.
Nice.
Well, I don't. He doesn't have his wings on yet.
Double.
But he's not Orcus. He's the Demon Lord of Undead.
Yeah, so that's Orcus.
He's not as big as the Orcus you have, though.
4.
Yeah, well, he's staying mint in box. Give me the damage.
Oh, God. 25, 29, 30, 31, 39.
49? Oh my God.
39.
39.
Still. Killian.
Steps through.
12. Down to
So
49.
you got an extra +2 to hit from the fairy fire, right?
Yes. Here you go. There's my Orcus, the D&D one. Never opened.
14, 9th level.
Miss.
What do I need?
16.
Okay, I hit on the second one then. 22.
Heenan, you're still up this round. Spencer's still smoking back there.
That's right.
Yeah, so Cyndaquil.
Hayne will go try to look after anybody who's down, Jay. Is anybody down and in danger?
Heenan?
No, Hayne is still up.
Yeah.
Is anybody injured that I can just go bind or anything like that?
No, the only one who's down's dead. Cynical's dead.
All right.
Crispy Critter.
All right, so she'll just move in towards the fight.
They just killed this one here, okay? And then you got... So, it's a nit because I won that one. Oh, Victor, I apologize. Victor, yep. Victor. Prayer. That's everyone. That supersedes the bless. +1 to hit, +1 damage, +1 on saves, and -1 for her. She's the only one left. Remember, this is filled back here with all those mazed. There's more than that in there. Mazed dretches into the maze itself. Right? Okay, so it's a nit. It goes to Walt. 6.
5.
Yay, pink dice. Okay. I'm running out of options here. Oh my God. It's bad. It's bad time for me, man. I got I want to do the most damage to everyone, but they're in the fire. All right, so you're all going to take 1d4 in the fire this round. Half for the fire resistance person. That's just Silas. I'll do the most damage I can, which is going to be a magic missile. No, I'm going to do fire dart, which is at second level, and it's on even dies, but at 1 to 4 levels higher. Because I haven't done the elemental spell at 1 to 4 levels higher for today yet, and I'm going to do it on. I'll make it random on the 3 engaged. Fled. All right, so it's a 12. So 2 more. All right, 6 dice, 4 plus 6. All right. Oh. 26. Flid, you're now let me do the 1d4s as well, and another 3. It's 29. You're down to 24. Killian, you take 3 from the circle of fire, and Silas, you take half damage. You take 1 from the circle of fire, and that is it. That's all she wrote, guys. Go ahead, Silas. Roll your attack. This is not good for me.
16.
Yes, don't make me get Orcus out of that box. Roll damage. 3 dice 6. This is the first time, I think, almost.
Yeah, first time.
Against
for
large.
right?
Yeah. All that plus 8.
15.
Go ahead, Killian.
19, which is a critical
Nice.
and a hit.
Give us the crit.
Crit is 0-4.
It's a good question. Why? I didn't. I'm not going to abuse the claws. You're absolutely correct, but
Double damage.
she's more. This one's more of a. I agree. I agree that I could be doing the claws as well, and I'm just not really abusing the thing. You're probably right. I should do the claw attacks in addition to the spells, because the spell she has the human hands and the claws. You're absolutely correct.
42 damage.
You're absolutely correct. But I'm thinking that it's a moot point. It's over. Yeah. How much? Yeah.
42.
It's so over. Go ahead, Floyd. Roll your final attack.
Wait, miss.
All right. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done the claw, the pincers. That's one of the reasons why I had her as a spellcaster. So she gets banished back. The circle of fire is still there, but I'm just going to move it. I'm going to move the figure, and you guys are beat up pretty bad. Yeah, you are absolutely correct on that. See, the J to DM messes up sometimes too. All right, I'm going to change him back because that's enough looking into the big. Spence, you're like, oh, you're dragging the crisp cynical. What do you do, guys?
Well, the mains still there, stacked up at the gates.
They're actually dretches. Yeah, if you notice them, they're like look like they're like mesmerized or in a maze as they stepped into that area, and they're getting clawed by something, but then they're regenerating it. All right. Yeah, kind of crazy. Remember, that's the maze itself to get in. Yeah, you see them there. Mm-hmm. You can step around them, or if you want to.
Well, we should probably do some healing before we go in there. We have any left?
You probably do. Alicia's got a bunch.
I've got 4 cure lights.
Alicia's got 2 cure seriouses.
Talos has 2 cures and a lay hands.
All right, Silas, who are you going to do laying hands on? The most off or lowest?
Probably the lowest.
All right, I'll be back. Let's go to the bed.
All right, lowest, you do 12 on Spence. I do 2 cure seriouses. Alicia on the most off. So she does 1 on Killian's off 60.
So he's up to 16?
Yeah. She does 1 on Dinara. Dinara, you get back 15, you're 21, and 1 on Killian, 14. All right, and then we got 4 cure lights, you said?
I have 4 cure lights.
You're going to use 4. All right, Flid gets back 6. Heyman gets back 5. Spence, you got back another 6. You're at 22. And I'm just seeing who's most off now. Killian's at 60. He's fine. That last one, Flid.
I have a repair injury too if you're in desperate need.
Alicia has a repair injury as well. She says, "You want me to use it, or do you want?" Because she's got clerical and mage. You want to use it?
I'll use mine.
1 die 10 plus 1 as a healing. 1 die 10 plus 1. Most off or lowest?
Lowest.
Lowest. Okay, that's Dinara. 10 back. All right. Okay.
Jay, did that take into account silences too, or we still have those?
No, I used them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still dretches in there, but they're not moving. They're like they're entranced or they're in a maze spell. And they're getting damage, but because they regenerate, they're getting the hit points back.
So can we finish them off?
Alicia says, look, Catherine especially says, we could step right. You could, we got to decide who's going in and what, and is it necessary?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen if we use that gate key. Is that going to open it up and let things in?
There's no key. There's no key to anything. You don't see a key anywhere.
No, we have the item.
You have it, Victor, right?
Yeah.
What do you
No. I think Walt's character had it.
Well,
So we'll have to retrieve it from
it's
him.
kind of melted into his chest. No, I'm just kidding. You gonna take it?
Yeah.
All right, because cynical is yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of dretches, but well,
All right. Well, I guess we'll go in.
who goes in what order?
I guess Victor will, since he's holding the item, will go first.
Does the whole group want to go in?
Yeah, Silas does.
I absolutely think so.
Catherine says she'll take up the rear in case there's a in the back. I know. Bad
Hey now.
choice. But being the Inquisitor, she still has it to dispel magic, just in case. All right, so that's the order you're going to go in. No need to move from that point. You can step right by the dretches. What are you going to do with that? It's kind of almost like a holy symbol more than a key. It's like a brooch type thing. So what do you want to do with it, Victor?
Well, is there anything written on it?
1 second as I... There's some runes on it.
Can we understand them?
You don't understand them. You don't. You don't recall Arrowfell. You don't recall him saying there was an incantation or anything. Ian Arrodell.
You know what? Denara will take a look at it before we go in.
Yeah.
She'll attempt to read languages on it, 50%. Give it a shot.
You look at it and it says kind of I don't know if it makes sense to you, but the way will be determined, and the labyrinth will be at ease or something like that. Like it kind of like in weird, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like weird speak,
Right.
like almost like poetic speak.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So you step in to where the dretches are.
Yep.
You get a sense that there's some kind of bizarre. There's a guardian of some sort there, and what do you do with the maze key?
He'll hold it up in front of him.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna hold the key up in front of you, and you feel like a force of some sort has moved away from. A force has moved away from you.
Okay.
And we're gonna follow behind.
Yes.
Okay, you head in, and I will try and show the back of the map here. It's going to be hard to see. This is where adapting a module to miniatures rules is a challenge, because one thing I don't have the capability of is making a hedgerow maze yet. We'll have to try one day.
Bill's fault.
Yeah. All right.
Well, if I ever get a 3D printer.
All right. So there you see it.
If you could get one, Bill, which one would it be?
An Ender 3.
I'd have to do more research just because there's so many options now.
I mean, I would go Prusa, but they're expensive.
Yeah, well.
There you go. Okay. So you easily find your way through. It's not hard, but apparently whatever the guardian is of this maze is grand in power. You work your way easily through it to the center, holding out the maze key. And sitting on a little pedestal there is a warhammer.
Whoa, there it is.
That is, like that picture, is glowing pink.
It's a pink warhammer. Well, we'll go up and we'll retrieve the hammer.
Yeah, so they could not, Orcuses could not get in. They couldn't find the maze key because they're dumb. So you go in.
I put my lunch money here to keep it safe.
What's that?
I put my lunch money here to keep it safe.
Well, Victor, you got the maze key. What are you going to do?
He'll pick up the hammer.
You pick up the hammer.
Oh, you know what? We're going to study the base first to make sure there's nothing odd about it.
About what?
The base. The base.
Oh, that's some feedback there.
Before he picks up the hammer, he casts find traps just to make sure.
The maze itself is a trap. The entire maze radiates find traps.
Okay.
All right. The pedestal it's on doesn't, because if you're good enough to get past the maze, it's basically if you step into the maze without the key, you are mazed until the thing rips you apart and kills you. So, yes. So you grab St. Julian's hammer.
Yep.
It's a war hammer, exactly what you use as a weapon. Isn't that amazing? The ironies of this. And you immediately get a sense. You grab it, and it basically empathy communicates with you. Finally, after all these years, someone on this island worth killing. Something worth wielding, worth someone to wield me again.
Cool. I don't know if I'm worth wielding it. We'll see who gets it as a treasure pick.
You're the only one who uses Warhammer, and you're the only one. You're lawful good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What kind of ego, Jay?
What's that?
What kind of ego?
Hi. So you immediately, because of your level of being 9th, know all of its abilities. So obviously this will. Have you guys found anything treasure-wise yet?
No.
We found a cape, a quiver, and 12 arrows.
Right.
And a longsword studded with gems worth 1,000.
Right.
This was the poorest abbey ever.
Well, it is. So the following St. Gillian, Gillian hammer, +2 Warhammer, Demon Slayer. Okay? It's +4 versus demons. So, all demons within 15 feet of the hammer will automatically shed a holy light, and each demon will take 1 point of damage each round, no save. Okay? And that's also if you're asleep, it'll wake you within 15 feet. Now, here, if you strike a demon of 3 hit dice or less, it's automatically destroyed. Okay? If you critical hit with it, if it's up to your hit dice, they get a save or they are destroyed as well. It's a death magic save. No magic resistance on that. All right. There you go. And it says we are going to quest and crusade together a lot.
The Order of Uluk loves the slaying of demons and devils.
Yes. What's the Order of Uluk?
That you'll find out.
And so it's St. Gillian was the last one to wield it. It has I guess it has no name other than St. Gillian's hammer. So there you go. So what do you do now? Everyone in the Abbey is dead. All the Abbeyites are dead except for Ian Arrowfell, who's back in Altamira. You have located and recovered St. Gillian's hammer, right? You found 2 magic items beside that.
2 or 3?
Three.
Okay.
Yeah, the quiver is a quiver of Alana.
Ooh.
Yeah, the cape. It's a +1 cloak of protection, but it gives you innate protection from demons, like a paladin. So the demons are -2 to hit, and you get +2 on saves.
Okay.
And then the arrows, I think were 12. I said.
Yeah.
They're 12 +1 arrows, +3 against demons. 6 are long bows, 6 are short bow. Okay. So what do you do? Remember,
We're going to test it on the way out on dretches.
Well, as you walk out, the hammer emits a light, and they all disintegrate.
That's impressive.
That's some bone experience right there.
And they all crispy. They all disappear. Yep. As they. So it actually the light. Remember, they emanate. It emanates light within 15 feet of a demon, and it does a pulse, a special descriptive. It's right in here that it just all there's like 20 lemur. I'm sorry, not lemurs. There's 20 dretches, and they're of the dice that he can outright destroys them. So they all are destroyed while they're mazed, and when they all go, you're like you get a sense of calm comes about the entire abbey again. So there's no, even though there's fire still burning in the distance, but in the other buildings, but
And Cyndaquil.
well, yeah, but Spence has tried to share his weed with you. So
I was already smoking.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Alicia says, I have a teleport as one of my 5th level spells. And I know Altamira very well. I could probably get us all back.
Give it a whirl.
Now, this was on the border of the county or was in the county?
It's on the county. It's in the county, but right on the border at a pass between the county and the duchy. Right there. I didn't, how these are the kind of ones I don't specifically place. If Anna likes it, and Anna likes to put Thornwall Abbey, if Anna's watching still.
Was it past the duchy?
Yeah, it's past the duchy.
On the left-hand side.
Yeah, I don't think Anna's on right now. If Anna was on, I would, and she'd want to place it, then I'd place it on the map. You know what I mean, for this one. So yeah. Yes, well, you get a feeling that the Abbey has now been cleansed by all the demons being destroyed, and the Sithrexi, you probably want to burn all them and stuff, and clean up this place. Find the bodies of all the abbots, right? You want to do all that stuff, I'm assuming, before you depart. Yes. So yeah, you find the bodies of. It's probably another. This was a massive fight. 15 abbots. Some are druids, some are clerics. They fought, but they just were outmatched here. Obviously, Orcus is not going to be happy, but that's okay. That's the wonders of adventures. That's the wonders of adventures like this. You search around, and really, you find no other. These people lived a very Spartan life, their entire existence. But we are still not done. You still got to go back and talk to Ian, right?
Yep.
Okay. So.
So we're gonna spend a day or two here. Is that the idea?
Oh, you want to get back Ray's Dead? You want to get Ray's Dead back?
Yeah, I'll get it back.
Okay. See how much of this I can knock over. Don't curse yourself, Jay. Wow. How did I do that without completely knocking everything over?
I'm as surprised as you are.
Epilogue time. So what bar are you gonna go? You go back to the Salty Dog?
Yes.
Okay. Back to the Salty Dog in Altamira. The Altamira enforcers obviously are not here, so there's a couple of Juan Carlos's watch individuals here. You actually get here.
Fire sitting in the corner drinking.
Yeah, you actually get here bright and early in the morning. 2 days later. So wait, you're gonna raise Cynical?
Yeah.
All right, other people are gonna get spells back to make him functioning like after that death door and all that. Oh.
Yeah, I'd get plenty. I have a ring of sustenance.
Okay. So 26, he makes it. Con, well, at least you didn't lose a con bonus.
Thank you.
Con drops from 12 to 11. Could have been worse. You made your raise dead. So you're 80, what's that, 80, 85 now.
What is it, Jay? 1 point in Constitution?
Yep. So he dropped to 11. 11 con from 12. Cynical's back up. Okay. So the next day you teleport like somewhere. Alicia has a safe spot that she knows, and of course, she says, guys, no comments, please. She teleports you into Swain's Tower on the lower level. Okay. And remember, it's nice and quiet here. But she head from Swain's Tower back into the Salty Dog.
The quiver feels
I
at home.
would
What was that,
have
Will?
loved to have seen all his armor collection, actually.
Yeah, but that's on the upper levels.
I know. That's a cynical. He's just...
She wouldn't teleport you into Swain's personal space now, would she?
No.
No, she wouldn't do that. Okay, so Ian is doing a lot better after. So this is like 2.5 days later. He did save his life. Where the heck is his figure? Here it is. So Ian, there he is. Okay. So what do you say? What do you do?
Well, we give him the bad news that we did our best, but the Abbey was totally overrun. But the area has been purged.
He looks sad, but there's a little gleam of joy that, and I'm assuming you show him the hammer.
Yeah, we tell him that the hammer has been recovered.
That is the most. That is
Important thing.
That is of most importance. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Because that is why the one reason we existed was to guard that hammer from the forces of evil all these years. And if they all my brethren gave their lives, that is the way. He says, you have done well. I've had a few individuals come to me and ask how I was doing. Some of your companions, and I really appreciate it. I can't think of a better place for the hammer to be than in your hands. So he says, I have some things for you. But he says, and he has a pouch. So add the following, okay? He pulls out another of the a second, because he keeps it. You give him back the stone.
Yes.
Okay. All right. He gives you another. He pulls out a stone of the Thornwalker and to give to the group. He says, "This was another Abbey who died of old age. I've been keeping all this time." Member. So you know how it works. I'm assuming now.
So what? We have just one or two of them?
One. He's going to take his back.
Oh, okay. What was he, a druid or cleric? I forgot.
Druid.
So is this just goes to that Abbey, or does it go?
No. Remember, you draw a circle in blood. You take 2 to 5 points, and that's your teleport back spot.
then that's how you only teleport one way back. He
Yeah,
traveled.
Wait, like we could do
He tree strode in. Remember?
we could do a circle of blood on top of the salted dog.
Right, and then you could teleport back.
On an adventure, and if we needed to bug out, we would appear on
do the
top
line.
of the
Yeah.
salted dog.
Remember, he
But
used
you
a
want
tree.
to do it.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to do it somewhere where it's covered.
It's your return point.
It's like a word of recall.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. So that and he says, I want to, since the Abbey is no more, well, he's going to go back and rebuild it for a place of, there's other brethren that are out in the world that will eventually come back. So he will go and rebuild it as he can. But he wants to make everyone who participated honorary members of the Guardians of Thornwall. Okay?
Wow.
All right, so you'll all be.
We're pretty much doing that now. We're pretty much doing that now with one of our characters with the mace.
Exactly.
Warhammer.
Now, anyone who does not, because there's very few treasure items, anyone who does not get a pick will get a golden symbol of Thornwall. You can also take this in lieu of a pick ahead, but there's only going to be enough for as many items. You understand? So it's a symbol. So it doesn't count toward brooch. It doesn't count toward any of the other magical spell effects, right? It doesn't count as phylactery or anything like that. It's called a golden symbol of Thornwall. All right. So what it does is it's one ability. You get +1 in saves versus effects from demons, and demons are -1 to hit you. Okay. That's the golden symbol of Thornwall, and he'll give you as many of those as people don't get a pick. All right?
Or you could take it in lieu of a pick.
Right. Well, say there's like you don't want the quiver of a line that's there. You take one of those. Yeah. Okay.
What is it called again, Jay? I'm sorry.
The golden symbol of Thornwall. 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 Yep. Okay. And
it's -1.
-1 for
and +1
demons
on your saves.
Yeah, versus demon effects. Yep.
-1 for demons to hit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, -1 for demons to hit you. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're a paladin or whatever, it stacks with your protection.
Yeah, -3.
Yeah, just had it. Just got it.
Okay. So, not a bad little, like I said, I modified it for Greyhawk, of course, but not a bad adventure at all, man. Not a bad adventure at all.
What was it, Jay Realms?
No, it's that company Creations Edge Games. Yeah.
And our legend continues to grow.
That's it. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the cheer on that. So that put us over again. So this is what I'm doing. So I am absconding with the specials that weren't used. Okay? And adding that one, and adding the two that that Bishop cheered. We have 7 specials for Tim's Adventure.
Nice.
Thank you very much. So that means almost everyone's going to get one. So it's the 5 of us, John and Kirsten, not Kirsten, and Valerie, right? So everyone's going to get one special for Saturday night. Thanks, yeah, man, that's awesome. All right, so
Hey, what's this Abbey guy again? What's his name?
Ian Arrowdell.
Okay.
Ian Arrowdell, Arrowdell. He's half elven. All right.
Killian
There's
says to Ian, this is something I want to give you to put towards the rebuilding, and he gives him a platinum ring worth $7,500.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Oh, this will come in handy. I will need coin. And he says, my ring of blood is still there, and he says, now that you are all members of guardians of Thornwall as well, maybe some of you could come back with me and help
and help do a little rebuilding over the next few weeks.
Victor says he would love to. He would love to
Okay.
give them the best strategy to reinforce and fortify the place.
Okay.
It definitely goes back.
Okay. That sounds good.
Hey,
And whoever
how
gets
much
the...
would-
You're good.
how much would it cost to get
I think you're in, Corey.
a group of like dwarven stonemasons to go?
Well, not probably that much
Going
considering
union rate.
you got the Dwarven Mining Cooperative that work. You have Mill Enterprises Limited here as well. So you could probably let's see, to get them to come and rebuild the main buildings and stuff.
Yes.
My over with travel, because they gotta get there. Travel
Not
time.
if we go back with Ian.
Yeah, but that's true. But he wants to go back immediately, and you want to hire them and move on. So I'm going to say, let's just say with equipment and materials and stuff to rebuild, like we'll say the main building and a couple others, like 2,000 gold. How's that sound? With all that.
That's Killian then. He'll do that. That's no problem.
In addition to the platinum ring, okay.
Yeah.
That's how
So
generous Knights of Ulick are.
So he's got 37,000 now.
You should say that. Yes. So no. He
But
was,
here's the idea.
Cynical was
Here's the
minus
idea.
11. He was fine. He was minus 11. It was only two below death. Permanent. He died. Yeah. Raised dead work fine. Yeah. Good.
Whoever takes the stone, if they, as a treasure pick, if they go back with Ian,
They got to do a circle here.
we'll do a circle here so that you come back, and Ian can come back with them. And
Ah,
then you
get
take
the dwarves
stone
there.
meeting.
All right. I'll save yourself 500 gold then on expenses. How's that sound for travel time? That makes sense. Duh. You got two. Yeah, back and forth. All right. You just blood yourself some. All right. Let's get up some treasure picking, right? So I'm going to move the characters over here, and then we're going to show you how you. Of course, Victor's out because he got St. Julian's hammer, so he doesn't roll.
Because he's awesome.
What?
He's got a magic hammer and a strength bow.
So no Victor. Okay. There should be 9 here, and I got 8.
Denara takes herself out for a golden symbol.
All right, you want to put that down then? Yeah, at worst, you're getting a golden symbol, everyone, right? It's called Golden Symbol of Thornwall, guys. Protection from demons, +1 on saves from effects, -1 for them to hit. All right. Start putting up. We're gonna do this real quick. Then we're gonna do the giveaways. Why is the Saturday Night Special thing pop up? There it goes. We are on in 2 nights, guys. It's gonna be interesting with a remote game. So with Tim, it's gonna be challenging, but I think Tim will do a good job. Okay, give me some rolls. Denara's out. So Bill, you're not rolling at all.
Nope.
Who has a special?
They're gone. I absconded all of them.
Okay.
I absconded all of them because you guys didn't use them all, and we're going to utilize them from all the great cheers from the fans. So 7 hero points.
Sounds good.
Everyone will get one for
Killian-
Saturday night.
Killian gets a +1 for his deck of fates because
Yes, you
it
do.
acts like a luck stone.
Yep. Go ahead.
Killian, 13 total.
All right.
Cyndaquil, 25.
Catherine Von Poppen, 10. Alicia, 3. Go ahead.
Kanan, 18. Flid,
You want to know what a 30-sided die is for, guys? That's what we figured out. Hey, we got these 30-sided dice. Let's use them for... What did Flid roll?
10.
You can go ahead, Catherine. You died. Spence.
Spence, let's see. 11.
And Silas.
11.
You can choose which one of you two goes first. Which one's Spence?
Yeah.
All right. Cynical, you're up. You obviously want the stone, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go. You had it anyway.
Stone of what again was it?
Hold on 1 sec. Let me get back to
The
it.
golden symbol of thorn.
No. He took the stone.
Oh, this the stone of the thorn walker.
Yep. Stone of the thorn walker. You're gonna give your hero point. You can do that, man. If you want to cheer up on give him to Tim, that's good because we're facing. This is the first time in 30 years of this campaign, Lo, that we are gonna meet the Overlord himself. It's kind of scary and daunting. Hanan, you're up.
Jay, it does what? It does 1 to 4 for the blood, right?
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
1 by 4 plus 1. All right, so you have to create a 20-foot circle on the ground in blood. Wait a minute. That takes 3 consecutive days, dealing 2 die 4 points each time it's done. After 3 days, a ring of thorn-covered vines will form. All right? Once this ring has been created, the stone attunes itself to it. And that's your archway back. And then when you wish to return, they squeeze the stone until it draws blood. Die 4 plus 1. Then draw a line on the ground in that direction. All right?
Oh, so the blood doesn't stay there. It's actually a thing of thorns.
Yep. And also an archway appears for that. Yep. There you go. Pretty cool item. I love this guy. These are all by a gentleman named, I think it's Matthew E. Klein. I've reached out to him multiple times on Facebook, and hasn't responded back because I wanted to say, hey, man, thank you. Because I've used like 4 or 5 of these on streams. They're great. I mean, they're great. And they fit in Greyhawk nicely, and they're cool. But he's never returned any of my messages to him. So, because most of the 90% of the stuff's homebrew, but occasionally I need to throw something in occasionally when I'm burnt, right? So, what do you take there, Hanan?
What's left?
The cloak +1 cloak of protection with demon protector.
Quiver Alana. +1 arrows.
Yeah.
Or golden symbol.
Oh, the golden symbol.
Let's take the golden symbol.
Golden symbol of the thorn wall. Killian, the quiver of Alana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that on your sheet. Quiver of Alana.
Gordon, the golden symbol gives you
Demons -1 to hit you, +1 on saves versus demons.
Yeah, it's kind of like demon.
It's a miscellaneous item. Doesn't count against a necklace or ring or anything else.
An archway will exist for each stone. So once that archway exists, if he wants to do a different archway in a different spot, he can do it for 3 days. The other one will die, and that one will form. So you can only ever have one archway per stone. And it's attuned to his blood. So when he squeezes the stone in his hand and it draws the blood, and he does it, it's attuned to only that stone and only one per. So it's a cool item. Like I said, this guy's very, very creative on his magic items. Very creative.
So hold on. So Bill is -1 for demons. Say you +1 on saves.
You get +1.
That's it.
So say that demon casts that fireball, you get +1 to save.
Okay.
Or a special effect from a demon or whatever.
Yeah, they're -1 to hit you, and you get +1 on your saves. That's it.
Spence, you're up. Pretty
What's
cool.
that? What was that cloak again?
You have a +1 cloak of protection. You can upgrade yours and make it a demon protector. It's better than the golden symbol because they're -2 to hit you because it's like a protection from demons.
Cloak?
Yeah. So you want to take that?
Yeah.
All right. So you got a +1 cloak of protection, demon protector. All right. So it doesn't change any of the other stats because you had a +1, but then they're -2 to hit you. All right.
Who's it 5J? So it's for it's a +1 cloak of protection.
Demon Protector, yeah. All right. So demons are -2 to hit you.
Okay, got it.
Silas.
He's taking the golden symbol.
Yeah. I will not make that count toward Paladin's 10 items. It's a special gift. All right.
Very nice.
Perfect.
All right. Flid.
There's nothing. Nothing he can take.
You want the golden symbol?
What is it? +1 cloak, you said, or is that gone?
No, it's gone.
That's gone.
It's gone.
So what's left?
Golden symbol or magic arrows?
Yep.
I'll take the golden symbol.
+1 to saves, -1 to hit. Well, if you guys are going to be doing more demon hunting, it's perfect, right?
We will now.
And obviously, Catherine and Alicia will do the same thing. Okay. Awesome, guys. Thus ends adventure number 800.
Okay, well, Killian uses short bow, right?
Yes.
So then he gets 6 +1 arrows +3 versus demons.
And who has longbow in the party?
Anybody have longbow?
I think Alicia Markham does.
Yeah, you gotta do the giveaway still.
What's that?
You gotta do the giveaway still.
Yeah, we'll definitely gonna do that. Absolutely. Alicia looks like the only one.
All right, so she
And
gets
it's
the other
+3
6 arrows.
versus demons, right?
Yeah, +1 arrows, +3 versus demons. Yep.
And everybody gets 100 gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone put that down on your own, guys. All right. So
100 gold?
100 because
Yeah.
there was the sword times. Yep. All right. So let's do the giveaway. I'll get out the list of the subs. We had 2 new ones. So I'll put them both in. That was 49 and 50. A lot of people are not eligible. Close people, inner circle people are not eligible. So I appreciate it. We're at an all-time high for subs. Thank you all so very much. We're going to keep on cranking stuff out. Let me just write down the arrows. I'll forget the arrows if I don't.
Cannon's going up, 10th level.
Okay. So
Hey, what kind of is that the regular quiver or is it the larger one?
it's a regular. It's a regular one.
Okay.
You're a halfling anyway. You probably want the regular one. All right.
Yep.
Tom, roll me a 6-sided die. This
All
is
right,
for
guys, I'm gonna bail. I got
All
an
right,
early
bud.
morning.
Yeah, man.
Have a good night.
See it.
Easy.
Here we go. Yes, drive-through RPG. Thank you, Elstrine. Yep. Where'd you roll, Tom?
5.
Okay. Now roll a 12-sided die.
What?
Roll a 12-sided die for me. No. 10. This is the 10-sided. It's a final.
Inside, you got it, sir. 1.
Are you ready? The number 41, right? Because this is the second group of, that was the fifth group, the final group of 10. So this is from 40 to 50. 41 is Pluffett Smedger. Gary Hoolihan won the dice. Gary Hoolihan. Okay, now that was the subscriber one. Now I'm going to give away one for the signups. Yep. All right, here we go. This is for, we have 32 entries. Last call if you have not signed up for this. That is awesome. Pluffett Smedger himself. That's funny. All right, I'm going to close this out. Here we go. Let's see. It'll automatically pick someone who signed up tonight. Everyone's eligible. Oh, shit. What the hell happened to this? There we go. winner is being picked. The winner. And this, here we go. 2000 Caesar. A regular follower, a regular viewer is also a winner as well, guys. Congrats. Okay. Awesome. Beautiful. So, you guys think I should send the pink set to Gary, right? That's awesome. That was a good one, guys. Hope you had fun tonight. That was a good one. Good 2 weeks.
Awesome.
I don't know what don't have set. Yes, thanks. So just remember Saturday nights, Tim, the Saturday night special. Sunday nights, Gavin is we're going to talk about beginning a Greyhawk campaign. I'm going to go over first level adventures with my guests, and we're going to talk about where to start, what modules to do, some recommendations of some off Greyhawk ones that I've used, and it'll be a good discussion. And then that'll be fun. And then next Wednesday, Legends and Lore is the Sultan of Life Living Greyhawk people. So yeah, guys, and like I said, yep, there you go, Caesar. Awesome, man. Whisper me your address, please, and your email, just in case. All right. So whisper me your address and your email on here, and I appreciate your viewing. Like I said, guys, I give away stuff almost every other week. There's a ton of giveaways. Reaper Miniature Building Authority Stratagem. So almost everyone's won something. Who's been watching for at least a year, right? Almost everyone's won something. So, Tom, Alan, Walt, thanks. That was fun. It was a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, you guys all ready for Tim? Tim DMing?
No, never ready for Tim.
No, I haven't.
Thank you.
I haven't done any of the proficiency things with him. If I don't get to it, I don't get to it.
It's only like an hour and a half, really. Maybe 2 hours.
Thanks.
Well,
You said
maybe I can call him. Maybe I can get a hold of him tomorrow.
we're on every Thursday. So, here's the schedule if you're new. Wednesday nights, Legends and Lores talk show, 8 p.m. Eastern. This we play every Thursday night. This group 40 years at 7:30. Sunday nights are Gabbins, 7:30 p.m. And then Saturday night specials are 7 p.m. And we have one this week, and we have one 2 weeks from then as well. So it's usually we're trying to crank them up in these times when we're all just hanging out at home. So not be able to go out to dinner and stuff like that, and go take your kid out somewhere. So we're up in the Saturday night specials. So all right, thanks. And Cobalt Con's coming in the weeks between. So, Josh, you full on your game? I'm just gonna put this. We can keep on talking. Let me put this. Thanks, Rox. Thanks, Alan, for modding. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And Josh Pop and Zarathon. Thank you all three of you. So Gary, I probably knows in Discord. That's funny. Oh.
Now you can relax, Jay.
Yeah, because I have to DM Saturday.
Right.
What are we
Exactly.
doing next week?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I just have not. I was been so swamped with work stuff and trainings and all this week. I just haven't had time to prep it yet. So I haven't even looked. I'm not sure yet.
You're playing Night Stalkers again. I like this group.
This is a good fun group, and this wasn't all Night Stalkers. This was a bunch of different groups, So.
Awesome choice for Flid and Hayden.
I haven't played him in a long time. I missed
Well,
him.
maybe we'll.
Yeah, they're fun characters, Al. They are.
I love Flid.
Yeah, definitely. And more than Hayden, but
Yeah. I'll tell you who we're playing next week, Jay. I'll tell you right now. I'm playing Hortoro and Yana.
Yeah, they're one step above this
Jay, you
group.
there?
Yeah. They're one step above this group, right? Hortoro is super nasty.
What,
are they in a group?
No, they're open out to mirror.
Uh,
Which were a lot of these characters were too, so you never know. Whoops, hit the wrong button.
I'll do Vina and Charlie
Wrong button.
together. 2 Rangers.
There we go. Wrong buttons. So,
There you go. There's one giveaway. Guys, they're like $19.99 on Amazon as well. All the different colors. It's great. They're great buys too. So they're not too bad as far as cost as well. And you get the case and everything. So everyone, really smart by them.
Say hi, Stinky Pete.
What's that? Oh, I didn't queue up quick enough. So I mean, I got the whole weekend to figure out what we're gonna do as far as which group next week. I'll figure it out. So good night.
Good night.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, good to see you, Thunder, Lumber, and everyone else. Crazy crit night. We've seen worse, man.
Really? Wow.
I've seen worse than crits, man. Oh, who's on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna raid into Wizards of the Couch, okay, guys? I'm just gonna raid into Wizards of the Couch. I should have done. I always freaking forget. Yeah, I'm gonna raid into Wizards of the Couch. All right, if we want to hang and go over there, that's cool. If we want to depart, no big deal. Let me just raid into them as we're departing tonight. Make sure I did it and then we're good.
That's pretty cool. I'm looking at the Shantytown stuff. That's.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Did it work yet? Wow. All right, almost 7, 6, 43. Awesome. This is a nice size.
What, new followers?
No, the raids. The raid in. Raiding into Wizard. There we go. Raids in. Nice size.
I like the muddy water. Looks like it's full of shit.
What? About wrapping up.